Welcome to the EST Hangout.
This is the EST Hangout, and today's guests are...
Hey, very good Wednesday morning to you. Welcome to the EST Hangout live right here in Edmonton Sports Talk, your clear choice for Edmonton sports. Thank you to everyone for listening across the Edmonton Sports Talk audio streams, edmontonsportstalk.com. Tune in, iHeartRadio for those watching on YouTube, listening on podcast, wherever you got your podcasts. We greatly appreciate it. Matt Iwanyk, Tom Gazzola, Shawn Belle, Jasmine, Sidhu with you here on the Hangout, presented by Sentinel Storage, Canada's storage experts. More than 2 decades helping Canadians through life transition. Canadian storage provider by Canadian. Check them out, sentinel.ca. Bellsy, great kicks.
Yeah, I know.
Kicks.
Fresh
They're
to
fresh.
death.
Look at these bad boys.
Yeah, so
Those
nice.
are very good. Today probably wasn't the day to wear them.
No, I was wearing them regardless.
Yeah?
But I've been cleaning them lots.
Yeah, it's good.
Are they going to melt? Or not the shoes, but the
Well,
snow?
it's dirty out there.
It is dirty.
It's so
of that.
dirty.
It's
I
that
went
wet
to the
snow
bathroom and I
all that.
cleaned my shoes.
Well,
Yeah.
those
respect
will
that.
be
I
fine.
respect that.
Yeah.
Tomorrow, it starts to really
I will
warm
not
up.
wear them tomorrow.
Saturday looks great.
Saturday's
What is it?
17 as of right now.
Wow.
Black
Minus
and yellow.
17?
No.
What?
Saturday's plus 17.
Spring.
Sunday 5, Monday minus
put that
1, and
out
Tuesday
there.
minus 1. So it's like this jump up, shoot back
Let's
down.
go.
Oh my God.
Hot?
It's on cremate levels. Oh.
Cremate level.
But it's
All
yum.
right, Nancy.
Tommy also has nice kicks on.
Yeah, but I've worn these, and I was telling Jazzy, like, when I wear this hoodie, I like this hoodie so much, and then it's like, well, you can match it with the shoes. Bells, these are sick, though. Those
I'm
are
on a
fresh.
Jordan kick
Yeah,
now.
I love those. I love
They're
the gray
comfy.
check.
They're very comfy.
Yeah.
I got a pair of like black and yellow high tops. They're pretty nice too.
But you can
Don't
only
wear
wear
it-
something like that
Ugly
so often.
colors.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
Black and yellow. Steelers, Ravens fan.
I get it.
So
But it's
You would
like it's
say that.
weird because a lot of the EST merch that's been coming out lately, and I've noticed, has become black and yellow. So
what is black?
I can
Yeah,
I
what's
can give
black
you
and
tons
yellow?
of shirts that literally are black
Oh.
and yellow.
Oh, the last shirt,
okay.
last couple shirts?
The last couple shirts have been all black and yellow.
I gotta look at the last shirt that. Yeah, the last one I had
Acting
was
like
there.
I'm crazy right now.
No, the one before I didn't do the NWO style one. That was
No, but you
that
had
was
like
it.
another EST one. But it
No,
was
that
like,
was
you had
the last nasty.
Yes, yeah.
That one was the one before. The only other one would have been the NWO style.
Yeah,
which I wasn't.
But there was
involved
another
in.
one that was like a full logo. It's got blue in it, but it's a black base shirt with a lot of yellow popping, and there's some blue in there, so it's a little bit of black and yellow there too. Just saying.
There's just the two.
No, I've got 3 shirts that are essentially. Don't believe me though.
I'm trying to remember which one
We
he's
have a
talking
full logo, so
Yeah.
the full logo one.
This
It's a
logo?
black. Yeah, so that logo.
Oh.
It's a black base shirt.
Well, there was that. That, is
And then
multi,
it's got
that was multicolored
it's,
shirts.
I've explained that. But the yellow
No,
pops.
no.
The yellow
That-
pops a lot.
No, what I'm saying
so
is,
there's a yellow
we had
blue.
that shirt that with that logo on 4 different colors of shirts.
Yeah,
It was
I think
white,
I only
navy,
got
blue.
The black one though.
So, but but then the logo, but there's a lot of blue in that.
there's
so
a lot
it
of pop of
doesn't-
yellow.
Yeah, no, I know, but it's not strictly black and yellow.
No, but then
the
we got our
strictly
Wolfpack
black
shirts.
and yellows was those
Yeah.
two were black and yellow without question.
And then we got the wolf packs. Still want us to do that cameo.
The wolf packs.
Remember when I was showing you the video of how like the NWO wolf pack came in and we had the wolf goes off, he's howling, and then we got the black and yellow, but it's a black, like obviously NWO wolf
How's
pack. with black and
Cameo
red.
involved in this?
It's a cameo.
Oh, Cameo. When she comes back, we'll get her back on the show.
Why are you thinking about cameo right
I
now?
always think about Cameo.
Oh, that's exciting.
Yeah, I saw she's
She's
been
very
traveling
nice.
a lot.
She's very nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I wasn't talking
She's
about
our friend. She's a friend of a show.
great lady. Anyway, the point is there's lots of black and yellow.
Benny didn't put that monitor back properly. I gotta go fix it quickly.
He
It's
likes
in
to
the
use
shot.
that. Yeah, he likes to use that table for his note taking during the game.
It's right in the shot.
Yeah.
Or it was partly in the shot.
Yep.
I
Yep.
didn't see that earlier. So
Yep,
thanks,
yep,
Benny.
Yep. What do you think, Jazzy, of his look today?
I was gonna compliment him actually because I love the look. He has a black shirt, button up, seems nice and warm as well. Really silky smooth.
Shack it.
Gray pants, which match his kicks, which have gray, black, and white in them.
And they have gray on the Nike swoosh. Okay, look at Maddie right now too. And then look, socks and shoes. Look at that.
Maddie always has nice socks.
Oh, look at that. Did
Look at
plan
the
that.
coordination.
Socks
Did not
and the
plan
hoodie
that
match.
one
good
at
is
all.
that?
Yeah,
I
yeah.
never planned that.
It happened. And then you've got,
I've got Play Alberta greenish
Greyhounds?
socks. And then I've got a greenish shirt on.
Greyhounds, yeah. Greyhounds.
Good look.
Pink pants. Well,
Everyone's kind of
mauve pants. Yeah.
bringing it today. I mean, I'm in a cat. I got like the formal joggers, I guess. I don't know.
Had to match the lipstick, you know.
So did I. Yep. Absolutely.
Anyways, it's nice to be back. Nice Oilers win. City is somewhat in a better mood. Still a little cranky, right?
What's changed?
I think they're anticipating Friday's game a lot, obviously. But with that,
Is it
being
going to be a
said-
bloodbath?
What do you mean?
The game or
Yeah.
Friday?
Why? Why would it be a
Oh, no, it's
bloodbath?
not this Friday, the 19th.
Who are you
That's
talking
the
about?
Panthers.
Oh, Panthers.
Oh,
Nah.
yeah, that's a
But
while
by-
away.
Yeah.
Yeah,
One team could be out and the other
The one
team-
team
Who are they
is
playing
out.
Friday?
Yeah.
Probably. Carolina.
Carolina.
Then they go to Vegas, Colorado, Dallas, St. Louis. Then they're back home. I can't remember what's after that, but that's their little stretch. And St. Louis, Dallas, they're back to back. So in St. Louis on the back end,
Yeah.
they're back
Yeah.
to back. So it's
Well-
I think the big story, two of the big stories from last night. One is the Wallman. What's up with Wallman?
Yeah.
And I think Rashad
question.
brought up a great point that when Wallman's injured, it's not short term usually.
No.
Yeah, I heard that point.
Yeah, and that's like, actually, you're right on that one. So what's the status of Jake Wallman? It's weird that he's on the bench if he's injured and not in the room. But at the same time, if he is hurt, how long is that going to be? If it kept him out of that game, like they needed him in that game to a degree, I guess.
Not that
depending
he was
on-
playing well. But
Well, yeah, I guess in that level, maybe they didn't need him in that game, but you don't want to be losing a Jake Wallman here now.
Just when you thought you bolstered your defense by bringing in Connor Murphy, another guy goes down, a veteran guy. Now, if he goes out, but like you said, and Rashad brings up a good point, usually it's not short term. Can you trust Spencer Stasny?
Limited minutes.
I don't think you fully trust him. The fact that they had to go make a move for Connor Murphy.
Yeah.
Well, is that
It
more?
showed that
Is that
he
more
wasn't there
towards
yet.
him, or is that more towards the fact that Nurse and Wallman have been so hit or miss that they were almost forced into finding a guy that can sometimes elevate, much like a Kulak did.
But that's my point. There is that he didn't replace Kulak. That they maybe thought that he was going to replace
Yeah.
Kulak, step up more immediate to replace Kulak.
Yeah, like
he
I
looked good
think-
in his first couple of games, but then Taylor, that it forced them like, hey, well, he's not the replacement for Kulak that
Yeah.
we thought. Because it's hard to not look at that initial trade and think, well, if you're going to bring in a Stasny at the time when you're trading away Kulak, you're thinking, okay, we're 1 for 1 here. Well, we could trade Kulak because we're going to bring him in to
Yeah.
replace Kulak.
Yeah.
And now you go get Connor Murphy because you're going, well, he can't do it right now.
I had a scout last night in the press box from another team while Connor Murphy was talking, because that's where they did the availability in the first intermission is up top. Scout from another team be like, oh, look at that. There's the Oilers savior, he said facetiously. And I was like, well, I mean, he does help, but bottom line, he makes the blue line better. And then the scout said, okay, he's a cheap or poor man's Cody Ceci. This is what the scout said to me from a different team. He's a poor man's Cody Ceci. Cody Ceci's better, more battle tested, better experience. Kulak is now Spencer Stasny, and then also you've also replaced Ceci. He went back to Ceci again, and he said Ty Emberson. Now Ty Emberson has shown growth, which is good, but at the same time, I'm like, I agree. Like I'm like, yeah, I know when you sum it up like that, it sounds and looks bad, and I'm not disagreeing with that whatsoever. But in this moment, Connor Murphy bolsters this blue line, and that's what matters right now. But it was just like a review, and it's like, look at the defense a couple years ago compared to what they're scrambling to do right now.
Yeah, I don't disagree, but at the same time, it's like, come on, like no matter what happens, you're gonna rip it or you're gonna rip it.
Yeah.
And so if they they stood pat and they didn't make that move, and the scout goes, oh, look at this D. Like,
Oh no, don't get me wrong.
you know what
This
I mean?
scout has
It's-
been ripping this team all season.
yeah. And so you look at
Yeah.
the move and you say, okay, well, yeah, it does bolster the defense.
Yeah,
Anybody
that's
that
what
can
I
play,
say. I'm like, in this situation, it makes
Yeah.
the defense better.
anybody that can play D is going to be able to make this group better.
Yeah,
So
that's the focus, in my opinion.
They've gone puck mover heavy, which was nothing. There's nothing necessarily wrong with it,
You gotta
other
get
than
the
the
puck,
fact
though,
that
Ballsy.
you have to get the puck and you need to play D.
Yeah.
And that's going to help some of the woes. So, like, I understand why they went out and got tons of puck movers. It's, well, we want to be able to, have mobility so we can get the puck and we can move it to the forwards. If we got guys that are just big, heavy, and they're just rimming pucks all around, well, maybe we're not getting it into the hands of the forwards as quick as we possibly can.
Yeah.
So I understand why they went that way, but at the same time, they don't break the cycles. Their defense is not as good as it used to be. And I just think that they're too focused on the skill aspect of the game as opposed to some of the sandpaper-ish aspects of the game that they really need to thrive in the playoffs.
I like meat and potatoes to describe it that way.
Gumption.
Gumption, fortitude,
Truculence.
yeah, heaviness. We are nerds
Yes, I know.
for the game that we so love.
Well aware.
Thanks.
Where you went? It looks like you still thought you were going to say something.
Nothing. I was gonna say the Oilers did have to give up a second round pick, and second round picks, 30% of them are regulars in the NHL that play.
That's the percentage?
Yes,
Pretty good.
Yeah,
Don't matter.
but yeah, I get the window.
What does matter is that if you just zoom out for this year, you gave up Kulak to go to Connor Murphy, and you gave up 2 seconds in the process. In a way, you could look at it that way.
Oh, you could pick pick this apart no matter which way you want to go. But like to Jazzy's point, you don't necessarily want to give up second round picks because now you've actually lost quite a few. But it's a time where you've got to win, and it doesn't matter.
You do, but I still will
It doesn't matter.
I want picks. I want those picks for the draft and the summer and next year's trade deadline. I don't necessarily want them used as much this year for rentals.
So here's what
So
you
now
have.
the question is Connor Murphy going to fit on this team, and will he sign? And if that's the case, it works out for me, this deal, because it helps you for next year. But if it doesn't work out, I don't like the rental this year. I didn't think they needed to. They should have done rental this year.
Fair. This is what they have for the next 3 years. 2026, they have a second, third, 6, and 7. Okay, so second, third, 6, and
So
7.
not too much to work with. 6th, 7th, or whatever.
Yeah, whatever.
You have a second and a third.
Yeah. In 2027, you have a first, a second. It looks like they have 2 fifths, or maybe those are conditionals, but they got a 6th and a 7th. For sure. And I'm not, maybe, it might be conditionals or they've given up something like that. I'm on Puckpedia, and the way it's broken down, it's kind of odd. But 2028, you've got a first, maybe conditionals in the third. You got a 4th, 5th, 6th, and 7th. Just so you can see what I'm talking about.
No, I know it's Puckpedia. I've seen it on Puckpedia.
Yeah, it's weird.
So they've got.
Is it a conditional?
No,
Is
I
that
think
what they're
that's
doing?
when they say 2.
Yeah.
They have 2 picks. They've made trades.
Ah.
I think if you click on the number, it'll
Yeah.
tell you what's up with those deals. Generally, I think.
So it'd be picks owned is the St. Louis and
Yeah, because they have the St. Louis for this year, and
it's weirdly laid out. But anyway, that's what they have as true picks.
Yeah, and it's not too much worth it, but that's why I wanted to use them in the summer for next year. This year, not rentals. But again, if you sign Connor Murphy, if he plays well, then that changes. It just better work out that way. And the last couple of guys that the Oilers, well, the one guy that they had to go sign for sure and didn't exactly work out, and Trent Frederick. So, but Max Bezzosi it'd also be likely a lower second round pick.
He's starting
with
to
the
come
trade.
around, though.
But 2028, I will say, who knows? It's a few years away. He is. He's had a pretty solid 4 games, is he not?
Yeah, I feel like he's starting to come around. Maybe he's healthy finally. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe.
That was my big thing coming out of the break. I said if there's one positive, I'm going to be positive that maybe he needed that little extra break for the high ankle sprain. Maybe that's what it is.
Yeah.
Honestly, I totally agree with you guys. Another thing is, if you're going to compare, actually, I have a question for you. So I get the stats of Connor Murphy being 6'4" without skates. He's over 200 pounds, bigger than Kulak. Is he a rough guy?
I don't know if he's super rough, but I think he plays a hard style of game. I think he's a defensive defenseman, and he goes out and blocks shots. So I mean, you could argue that's toughness.
Yeah.
So he blocks shots. He plays solid defensively. I don't think he's afraid to cross-check a guy. I don't think he's afraid to hit.
Perfect.
I don't know fighting-wise if he fights a lot, but I think that he plays a style that they need. And you can have your puck movers, you can have your skill guys, but there's got to be a responsibility on the back half as well. And so I think the last time we were all on here together, we talked about it, and it just said like you got to find a way to make an impact. So if you're not going to put up points, and not everybody is going to put up points, find a way to make an impact in the game. And a guy like Connor Murphy, well, he doesn't need to do that. He will find a way to make an impact.
For sure. Exactly what the Oilers need, it seems like, being the defensive defenseman. Also, shout out to Pod Colson for getting rough last night.
Yeah, Ridley Gregg was having none of that.
He was scared, eh? Yeah.
Well, Pod Colson's tough as hell, so I don't blame Ridley Gregg for not wanting to get his head bashed in. So he just hung on.
Yeah, he did.
He hung on well. Good hit, though. Belsey, I asked Cass about that last night. Like, who should have been telling Matthias Ekholm heads
Anybody
up?
and everybody?
Because that was
the
like
bench.
There was like 20
His
feet where you're
partner.
like, uh-oh. I was saying it
Yeah.
up top. I'm like, this doesn't look good. I said to Shoggy, I'm like, uh-oh.
Everybody.
Everybody should have been, yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of let him down there. Because he usually does not get hit like that.
No. But I mean, Greg does go after he's a physical player.
Yeah.
He's good. But yeah, his partner's got to be screaming heads up. The goaltender needs to be screaming heads up. Anybody and everybody, just so you don't get your teammate killed.
I kind of need that guy.
So Connor Murphy's debut is most likely tomorrow. Friday.
Yep.
From what I gather with him, it does seem like he seems excited to come to Edmonton. He seems optimistic to come to Edmonton, and eager, because that's a big thing the team needs. And leadership. If he's older, more mature, it'll be perfect.
That's fair.
Yeah.
That's a fair statement.
I think it's positive. That's what the team needs, the defenseman. Do you think anything else will happen by trade deadline?
Yes. I don't know what. I'm assuming like the speculation says another forward, but we'll see. It's interesting to hear some people be like, oh, the Oilers are going to take a big swing. Great, but make that one make sense.
Well, one person was floating out, Jeff Merrick was saying, oh, I've been hearing conversation with Darnell Nurse, maybe a blockbuster with Darnell Nurse. I was like, but he has no move clause. Like, are we forgetting that part?
Maybe.
Well, we are. There's no reason Darnell Nurse in the next couple days is going to be like, after last summer, not waving.
Yeah.
He's going to sit there
And then
this
having
year.
a kid a couple days ago.
Literally
Like,
a couple days ago.
And
His
honey,
third
I think
baby.
it's time for us
And
to go.
Stan Bowman comes up and goes, hey, we want you to waive your no move to help this team out. And he goes, absolutely. You got it.
He was much
Like-
better last night, by the
I
way.
mean,
That's not
he
going to
was.
happen.
Yeah.
So, that's where some of
For
the
a little
speculation is
portion.
coming, is that the Oilers going to make a big move because they're going to move Darnell Nurse. Well, they're not moving Darnell Nurse. Look, and if I'm wrong on that, I'll gladly eat crow on that one over the next couple of days.
Yeah. I
But
don't
what
think
if he's like, I want to give my fresh baby a fresh start in a new city where I'm not getting scrutinized every game.
excellent use of fresh bebe.
I just really wanted to say fresh baby.
It's fun, isn't it?
I think that baby's got about 2 to 3 years of being aware of his or her surroundings. I don't know, his surroundings. That it doesn't matter in these first couple of years. No. Any heat that Darnell Nurse is getting this year, that bebe is not understanding a second of it.
I mean, they can, kids seem to know your parents' attentions and stressors, right? So
I would call that unlikely. But
just trying to
I enjoy the
throw
thought,
something out
and
there.
there's humor in there, so
Yeah.
I got to kick
Yeah.
that. And we got
There's some good humor in there. Darnell's tight with McDavid, Draisaitl,
as we all know.
Nuge.
I think
That's the core. I personally don't see it happening either. Now, it is the NHL. You never know what makes a guy tick. You never know what can happen behind the scenes. Things change at any moment, but I don't see it happening.
Well, because
And
part
that's
of
just my
this
opinion.
too
Of
would
course
be
not.
if you're Darnell Nurse, okay, you want to win a cup.
Yeah.
Let's be real.
So where's the
yes.
best opportunity?
Is that NHL Stanley Cup contender calling on the Oilers to be like, we will take Darnell?
Yeah, I don't think so.
Well, that's the problem. It's like, and if Oiler fan, like, he's not great, just get rid of him. Okay, well, he's not going to just go anywhere. He
So-
doesn't want to just go to the Canucks,
Yeah.
you know?
So I think
Probably not.
myself and Tommy might have talked about this on Hello Hockey before, but how many times has a $9 million defenseman been traded in the NHL just for blanks and giggles.
Well,
So Hughes goes.
Yeah.
But that's like a different situation.
but how many $9
because-
million defensemen have there been? There've been a lot.
Seth Jones last year.
Okay, so Seth Jones went. Was there retention on that one?
I don't know.
So Hughes this year, Jones last year.
Yeah.
After that, you got to go back to Subban and Weber.
Yeah.
Subi gets traded twice. $9 million defenseman.
Did Suter get traded?
Subi got traded.
Yeah.
He got
Oh, you
traded
talking about
from-
Ryan Suter?
Yeah.
He got
Oh,
bought
Suter
out.
bought out.
No, from Nashville to. Did he go to the Devils or did he
I
just
think
become a free
He
agent
signed a big. Him and Parise were like huge signings for
in Minnesota? But I
Yeah.
don't know. Was there a stop? Or no, that Parise was the stop before.
Big Uke, was Carlson traded?
Eric Carlson's been traded
Okay,
twice.
So that would be a guy. So that's,
But I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if he's
But
full line at
that's
the time.
if you're looking at the Carlson trade. So that would have been what 2-3 years ago.
From San Jose to Pittsburgh. Yeah.
Yeah. And
But
then
from Ottawa to San Jose, it must have been like 7 years ago.
How did St. Louis get Jay Bouwmeester?
How did St. Louis get him?
Yeah.
Didn't they draft him?
No.
No,
Bouwmeester was
they did.
Florida.
He was Florida.
Was it a trade or was it a
Remember, he went to
free agent
Calgary.
signing?
I think he got traded from
He was
Calgary.
to Calgary, and then
I forgot
then
he was in
went.
Calgary.
Yeah, for a
Totally forgot
little
about
while,
that.
yeah.
Yeah, he was in Calgary for quite some time.
So how did he get to Calgary?
That was a trade.
Was that one a
that
trade?
an Ole Jokinen trade? I
Might have been.
feel like Ole Jokinen.
So I guess my point is it doesn't happen very often if we're going all the way back to Jay Bouwmeester.
Yeah.
So in this particular situation, when not a lot of teams have cap space,
Jones is 2.5 retention.
yeah. And so you have to, and Jones, you know, I don't think people really question his defensive prowess. I think there was other things that they could be like, well, you know, is it this or is it that? But his defensive game was pretty solid.
If I recall, Jones moving out of Chicago had more to do with just being fed up with losing.
Yeah.
He's just kind of tired of the BS, so to speak. If I'm remembering that correctly. ready
I
to
think
move
you're
on.
right about that, though.
Yeah.
Carlson out of Ottawa, there was issues, you know, with the
Oh, yeah.
wives and some whatever.
Yeah.
So that's part of the reason why he moves out.
Yeah.
Subi gets traded out of Montreal because he's having issues with other players. Weber is the other guy that goes the opposite way. Is there anybody else that you can think of just purely based off of, okay, I want to just trade this guy?
A top defenseman or supposed top defenseman.
Yeah.
You know who's one who kind of flies under the radar that is sometimes or was sometimes a top-ish defenseman? Dougie Hamilton.
Dougie Hamilton. He's been on the trade block for quite some time, and they can't trade him.
Yeah.
He's a $9 million defenseman. So I guess my point is that at a certain spot or a certain level of money, it's really hard to trade guys.
Yeah.
Someone also in the nasty chat from our account, I don't know who it was. How many of those D-men had a full no move and left a contender as well?
Great question.
That's the other part to that.
Great
I
question.
feel like that was Trevor.
You think that was Trev? Trev usually puts YTT. I feel like that's
That might be
that's-
LT.
Yeah.
no. I was gonna go. That's Dusty.
Okay.
Dusty's
yeah.
generally the one that jumps in and doesn't add.
Yeah.
No. Is Dusty having a Mr. Mike's breakfast right now? Mr. Mike's breakfast?
It's a good question. So I wonder if that's us. But that's the other part to that when we get there, because like it's not going to be this summer. It's going to be next summer because then I think it's a 10-team no trade clause that Darnell Nurse goes to,
Right.
And it will be okay. Well, now now who are those 10 teams?
Yeah.
And Rita and I were having that chat a little bit in the press box yesterday. So it's what it's going to be like: L.A., Anaheim, San Jose, Dallas, Florida, Tampa, just those nice little markets down there.
Yeah.
And then how many of those are going to
Those
want?
are nice markets.
How many of those are going to want Darnell? And then how are you going to make that work? Like, how do you make the math in that case?
So I think-
even though the cap will go
Was it
up.
Mex
and start going
Bezzozu
up.
in the chat that said nurse for Robertson? Nurse for Robertson, discuss.
Well,
Well, that's a rumor that's popped up. It actually
he-
legitimately has popped up. Yes.
That's wild.
Robertson to the Oilers, and then the only way that you'd probably make it work, well, one of the ways is obviously getting rid of Nurse.
Was that from a fanboy media?
No,
Yeah,
Keith
that's-
Yandel threw it out there.
Yeah.
It's actually what led, I think, to Ryan Whitney finding out that Speck blocked him or something.
Oh yeah.
Because Speck was like, where's this even coming from? And apparently where it came from, like, couldn't even pronounce Robertson right or something. There was something
Yeah.
with the pronunciation. I don't know. But that's apparently might have been Keith Yandel threw it out there, and it kind of is how
really?
it got linked to Edmonton out of nowhere.
Those guys like to stir it up. Sometimes they have pretty solid reasoning for doing it. Lower management, just a couple texts real quick here. 780-218-9999 if you want to get into the conversation. Quinn Hughes is not making $9 million. That's from lower management. What is he at? Like 7 or 8? He's gonna make bank on his next deal, right?
You're right. He's making 7 or 8, but next he'll be in the 11s.
7.85.
Yeah.
But that also makes it a 2 year, because your initial point was how many $9 million defensemen go.
Right.
And so even Quinn Hughes wasn't even at that number.
Yes.
Yeah. Adam Larson says Sean Z. I think Lars is like a 6.
Yep.
And then throws in Chris Pronger with laughing emoji. When Pronger was in Edmonton,
He
I
was
think
at
his
$9
deal
million.
was $6 million.
Yep.
Yeah, he didn't get that big.
6.5 or something? Like
Yeah.
5 years, $6 million?
Yeah, he didn't get that huge payday till later after he left Edmonton. This one says Trouba. I don't think.
I don't think Trouba's
$9
9. I don't think
But
Trouba's 9.
Trouba was a fallout with management as well, because he was
Yep.
the captain of the Rangers, and there was drama. Jazzy.
Trouba's 8.
Yeah, Trouba's
Trouba's at 8.
He's not there. So.
And well, I mean, Chris, if you look at the Rangers, the team that won the President's Trophy a couple of years ago, to the team that they have now, Kreider, Trouba, both Ducks. They're about to move on from Vinny Trocheck, it looks like. Panarin has been moved out. Yeah, it's...
And now the question people are asking is Adam Fox going to want to stick around or not?
Yeah, what about Zibanejad?
Do you want to?
Those are 2 really good players right now, yeah. So, I mean, they moved out Capo Caco. Not that he's become
I forgot about
a
him.
force or anything like that, but Capo Caco.
Chris Cuthbert on the Olympics, when he was saying his name, it's like he just loved to say it, and he
It's
got
a
happy
fun-
when the puck went in.
Well, I was going to say, Jazzy, Oli Jokinen?
Yeah.
And actually, when Carlson got traded, he was at 6.5.
Oh, yeah, he wasn't at that number.
Yeah.
But what was he traded to Pittsburgh as? What's his
At
contract
11,
to Pittsburgh?
11.5,
Yeah.
but 13% retained.
Because he signed that monster ticket
Yeah.
with the Sharks, right?
Yeah.
So that's probably the biggest trade. But the one thing about the Carlson deal was that came right after a great season
Yep.
where everyone's like, the Oilers need to get him. Everyone wanted him. And
So even
his value shot back up.
Yeah, so like a true $9 million defenseman, and having that person traded, like I think is even lower than we probably discussed.
It's tricky. It's doable, but tricky.
It's doable, but it's very,
Yeah.
very tricky.
Yeah.
This coming from the fourth period, and it looks like it's David Pagnotta. I'm reading on the website.
Fourth period is David Pagnotta.
Well, but like there's David
Oh, yeah,
Bergstein.
that
I'm on the
tab
website.
and they-
I'm on the
oh,
website
okay.
like for this, and they add part of it is according to David Pagnotta, but this is an article and it's a tweet from them.
Oh, okay. I thought it was his account.
No.
Because he doesn't follow me.
Calgary, Edmonton, leading candidates to host the 2028 World Cup.
Nice.
So they are the front runners. It sounds like Garrett Bettman was in Calgary yesterday. He confirmed that it was a Calgary Edmonton joint bid.
Yeah.
There's supposed to be a European host city too to host some of them.
Yep.
And it should be done. Bettman said in the not too distant future. So looks like front runners. Edmonton has never gotten that All-Star game or the draft that it was initially promised when it got ranked 10 years ago. But that's where I'll be intrigued who gets the championship game.
I think Calgary would
will
get
be
it
Calgary.
because of
Yeah,
their new building.
Exactly.
But it's Edmonton never got anything.
Well, we got the Heritage Classic. I think that was to kind of like, here, have this.
Calgary's gotten a Heritage Classic too, and like it's to me that's
did.
if I'm the Oilers, I'm like that. No, it was supposed to be draft or an All-Star game. We didn't get any of those.
This is better.
We
in my
hosted the
opinion.
bubble,
True.
which helped you out as much as it was good for us. But it wasn't like we got to fully showcase anything. It was
Weird times.
I think the newer barn will get it.
Sorry, Maddie. I know because Dave's account on Twitter is the fourth period. Doesn't follow me.
I'm actually shocked by that.
Me too. I was
Why?
hurt. I don't know. Maybe he doesn't like me anymore. I'm just kidding. Sorry about that, Maddie.
Well, I was waiting to chirp him
For what?
for when I messaged him on Sunday,
And he didn't
and
reply.
and just a flat out no reply. Usually he's very responsive,
Very responsive.
very responsive.
Very
Even if he's
responsive.
getting inebriated, he's
He
very
responds.
responsive.
Yeah.
So I was a little shocked, especially with the urgency that I had.
You did have urgency in that text.
Found his number though.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Nicely done.
Thank you.
Good dig.
Just to give you guys understanding of what happened. So
Please.
I finally got to talk to Brock Lesnar. We probably
This is
chatted.
crazy.
We
What?
probably
Yeah.
chatted for like 20 minutes. So I went over and introduced myself. His team was playing my team, my U17 team. And so I ended up going upstairs, chatting with Brock for like 20 minutes just after introducing myself. But I was trying to be like not that guy that's like, oh, hey, man, what's up? Because the day before I had heard he'd basically told somebody like to beat it because the guy walked up to him and kind of hit him, was like, hey, you want to take some pictures with my kids? And he's like,
Ooh.
You don't
he's
do
kind of
that.
like, no. So
If that's
I was
the approach, not good.
introduced myself, told him who I was, you know, kind of talked about the connection that we had. So we ended up talking for a while. I left, went downstairs back to kind of the suite. Game finished. I walked upstairs, was going to the bathroom, and he asked me a question about Dustin Byfuglien. He's like, "Have you talked to Dustin?" And you know, I was like, I don't know what he's doing. He's like,
Did you know Byfuglien?
I did, yeah.
Yeah?
Like we've known each other since we were 10.
Okay.
Wow.
And so he was like, hey, have you talked to Byfuglien? And I was like, well, no, I haven't. And he's like, I think he's bass fishing, but he's like, I want to call him. And I was like, well, I don't know. Like, I think I could probably track down the number, pegs.
Yeah.
And so anyway, I left. We finished the game. Walked up to the bathroom. He's walking out. Kind of just chatted again. He's like, hey, give me your number. And I was like, can we just not do it right at the pisser? So can we walk outside?
Oh,
He starts
brother.
laughing.
Yeah.
And so as he's about to write down my number, Sable called. And I was like, hey.
Sable.
Yeah. He's like, hey, I'm talking right now. I'll call you back. And then so we exchanged numbers, and I was like, hey, I'll find that number for you. And I'll shoot you a message. And
Did 13-year-old Bellsy like emerge?
no,
At that moment?
I thought I was going to, but I didn't.
Oh wow, I love.
I didn't get to see Sable though. She was just, I don't think she showed up that day. She didn't show up Sunday.
Challenge him to an arm wrestle.
I can't believe
No.
this.
Why
Isn't
not?
that wild?
But,
Yeah.
so one of the managers
him
at
to
the
a leg wrestle?
restaurant was talking to Sable because she was there on Saturday.
Really?
Oh my
And
goodness.
he was like, Sable mentioned to him that the amount of people that literally walk up to Brock and they try to fight him, or they want to try to get, you know, a little smoke. She's like, it's absolutely outrageous.
Where?
On the streets.
Everywhere?
Everywhere?
Yeah.
Why?
The amount of people that actually want to try to test him. And this is partly why he moved to Saskatchewan and doesn't want to be around people. This is partly why when a guy walks up and smacks him and says, hey, take a picture with my guys.
Rude.
That's why he's standoffish.
Wow.
But he was
Yeah.
super nice.
Because you probably had common sense when you approached him like a human being.
Tried to.
I mean, it's hard to believe,
I was
but
trying to measure myself up. You ain't that big.
yeah, right?
He's massive.
Wow.
Now that you know, I'm asking for the arm wrestle.
Oh
Not
my.
a chance. He would throw me through something.
Exactly. That's the story.
No, I don't want that in my
That's
life.
This is a
great
good story.
That's a
And
great
Sable
story.
calls, like,
Yeah.
Wait, what happened to you, Belsey? Why do you have a broken arm? Well, because
I've tried to arm wrestle Brock.
I got into an arm wrestling match with Brock Lesnar, and this is what
Why
he did to
don't
me.
I just try to
Awesome.
wrestle him up at the summit this weekend?
Well, we don't need to go that far. I just
might
arm
as
wrestle.
well.
Just do full arm wrestle.
I'm gonna
Imagine
try,
if you win.
I'm going to try to get him drunk, and then I'm going to try to wrestle him.
Oh, just do shots of vodka, but make sure yours are water.
Yep. Let's go, Brock.
He'll still beat you down.
So he lives in Saskatchewan.
Yeah.
He moved there years ago.
Amazing.
Yep.
So I'm just like floored that he lives in Saskatchewan, let alone Sable calling. Wow.
Yeah, he lives in the bush, and he doesn't want anyone to be around.
Wow.
That must
amazing.
be annoying, eh? When he's on the streets for sure, when people are trying to wrestle the guy.
Could you imagine being in like small town Elbow, Saskatchewan, and in walks in Brock Lesnar and Sable for coffee?
No. At first, I thought Belsy was talking about like him being in Cranbrook or something for one of his roadies.
I've
didn't realize it
I've
was in
seen him
Edmonton.
like in a lot of different spots. He was in Abbotsford the one time because we were standing outside waiting for the bus, and there was this black SUV waiting like outside this hotel. And like, you gotta understand, the hotel that we're at in Abbotsford's not nice. Like
I
it's
know.
it's a
Those-
legit 3.
Yeah.
And you might be like, it might be a 2. And there's this black SUV, so we're waiting outside for the bus, me and my assistant coach, Shawn, and he walks out and he walks around. So he opens the door for Sable. She goes in, he walks around, and we like turn around and he like looks at us. We look at him, we're like, what's up? He's like, what's up? And then he just gets in the car and leaves. So like that was like the first interaction we had, but I've seen him around lots.
Okay.
And he's been on different road trips, and he's a big time fan of just hockey and sport. It's actually kind of funny.
Now Sable's older. She's had some work done, but she still looks good. Maybe it's 13-year-old Tom getting very excited.
Sable was like the very one of the first, I guess, female wrestler I remember growing up.
Yeah, there's like Luna Vachon, and there was some from like the 50s and 60s. I can't remember their names, but yes, the Sable is when it went. There was like Sable, Sunny, China.
China is a goat. And she was still after Sable.
Yeah. Well, yeah, it was, but Sable never really wrestled.
No.
She was, and like, who did Macho Man Randy Savage have? Miss Elizabeth?
Yep.
Yeah, so they're, and who did Ted DiBiase have? Did he?
Virgil.
I heard he passed away, unfortunately, but I heard he was a different cat. I like watching some of those wrestling documentaries where you're like, oh boy.
Virgil. Hilarious.
Virgil, yeah.
But yeah, it's just very odd now that I'm going through my text messages and I just see Brock Lesnar. I'm like, that's odd.
That's cool.
You should text him. Hey,
No,
what's up?
I don't want to bug him.
What's up, homie?
What
I
you
just want to see him
doing?
on Friday. I'm like, hey, buddy.
How are
Like,
things?
lose my number. That sounds good, Brock.
Send him an OOTD. What do you think?
I'm going to send him a meme. Just see what he says.
Yeah, you should just
Send
Lose
him
my
a reel.
number.
Start sending reels to him.
thought of you.
Yes, Maddie. Yes.
Oh, too much.
See how far till anything.
See how far I
happens.
can push this one?
One message immediately.
That's wild.
Duck Dad asked a question earlier, so I'm going to get to it. Like, is there a timeline where they don't take it to Newcastle today, sitting third on the table? Sesko and Fernandez both factor in the score as well, right? He's speaking about Manchester United. Big match today
Holy.
against Newcastle. Newcastle lower in that table. Here's the problem I have, Duck Dad. I never like to promote Manchester United, and I'm always worried. Slow starts have been poor for the team. They were able to overcome it against Crystal Palace. If they're winning, Sheshko's getting a goal, and Fernandez has just been dominant like for the last little bit. So it would come down to them. There's something that worries me about the midweek games. Although Michael Carrick is the interim manager for Manchester United, is yet to lose, which I very much take. So I don't want to say away. I feel like there's a draw coming today. I'm not ready for a loss. They're in Newcastle for this one. But yeah, there is absolutely a timeline where Manchester United doesn't take it to Newcastle today, just because the things are going too well right now for United. I think there's a draw coming today, though. Hopefully I am wrong. There we go. There's Manchester. I'm just answering the nasty chat. I'm just helping Duck Dad, one of our
that, though.
listeners.
Oh, no, go on.
I absolutely love it when
There's a lot of-
Matthew gets excited about soccer.
There was a lot of passion there.
Yeah, exactly.
This
And that's
was
what-
good. This
to
was
see him
nice.
happy.
We're sitting third on the table.
Yeah.
It's nice right
We
now.
learned something new. All of us.
ever.
Liverpool fell to the Wolves yesterday in the late
Sorry,
in the
LT.
match.
Yeah.
The Wolves are the worst team, and they found the victory on a deflection. It makes me happy. And Manchester, if we can get the win today, helps solidify hopefully a Champions League spot for next season.
Amazing.
Mm-hmm.
And Michael Carrick's yet to lose.
Okay.
He's what? He's 19 of 21 points right now this season.
This is excited Maddie right here. This is good.
This is cautious, Maddie. This is cautious, Maddie.
This is you?
This is there's cautious optimism right now with Manchester United. So that's where I am yesterday.
Yeah.
So we will it could easily be like losses in the next 3 matches, and boom, it's done. I hear what you're saying, Matt. United to win second half. Actually, I wouldn't mind that one. Yeah, I do like the idea of Manchester United winning the second half. That would be a decent bet for United tonight against Newcastle. And by tonight, I mean like 1 o'clock our time. Well, it's early.
Yeah, no, thanks. That's good.
What are your guys' thoughts? United, Newcastle.
Everything that you said, I agree with.
Same.
I haven't watched
You guys think Sheshko's going to get
a
another goal?
match in quite some time.
1:15. If you stick
And the
around, you
last
could
time
watch it in my
I watched
office.
something was Byron.
It's
the last time I watched a match.
Well, today 4 matches at 12:30: Aston, Chelsea, Brighton, Arsenal, Fulham, West Ham, Man City, Forest.
It probably won't stick
Newcastle
around.
United's at 1:15.
Would
Would you like me to text you updates?
I have to do it. Yes, please. Actually,
Okay, I
I would
will.
actually truly
it.
appreciate that.
Well,
Do it.
Do
There'll
it.
be like 2 updates because it's always so low scoring. So
Well, there's more to soccer than just the scoring.
you know what I mean.
It's a beautiful game.
Okay.
It is.
Soon as I say something,
Well, that's what it's called. It's called
It's
the beautiful
called the
game.
beautiful game.
okay.
There's a lot of details in the game.
It's-
The way that they attack.
It's chess.
And it's different between all the different leagues.
Yeah, Premier League's turning into a very boring league right now in a way.
So there's like an art form to it.
There's different styles. There's the possession game. There's the attacking game. There's the counter game.
Yeah.
But it's like there's a lot that
I
actually
learned a
does
lot when
happen.
I lived over there. When I lived
Oh, I
overseas.
bet.
Like
Because
a-
they're diehards,
A
yeah.
1-1 match, there could still be a lot that happened in a 1-1 match beyond 2 goals.
Okay.
I'm just explaining it. Like that's the reality of it.
I tried, like, my whole family, like, they're diehard soccer fans.
Yeah.
And I don't even look at their memes and stuff or whatever they send. I'm like,
Oh, soccer memes are the best. They're more ruthless than anything else. They're way more like some of the stuff you won't get here.
I'm probably gonna say they're maybe a 7 out of 10, but I've shared some memes. Tom shared some memes that are probably different. They're probably more ruthless.
And over the line.
like the Tua ones, you mean?
Soccer.
Oh, yeah.
The 201s are
Yeah.
hilarious.
Quickly.
I don't think you've seen some of the deep ones in soccer worlds that have been there for like a decade and stuff.
I'm not just quickly. There's like nothing to really talk about the Dolphins, but there's one thing. It was Tua's birthday, March 3rd, and a rumor has it in Miami that his feelings were hurt because the Miami Dolphins did not post his birthday on social media, and they routine post everybody's birthdays.
When
and
you're not
their
part of the
quarterback.
organization, you're not going to get a happy birthday.
Is he released though?
They have openly expressed the fact that he will be gone.
But he's not gone yet. So
Well,
that's still
He's
like,
going to be a post June 1 cut.
Yeah, that's the day one of the
Yeah.
league calendar. Well, like Kyler Murray spilled the beans yesterday.
He's gone too.
He's
Yeah,
being
yeah,
released
yeah.
by the Cardinals.
Yeah.
I'm happy about this. I
Exactly.
don't know
Yeah.
where they go
With
their quarterback situation, but it just, to me, it was pretty clear that Kyler wasn't going to be the guy to lead the Cardinals back to respectability. Simply put, I think it's the same situation as Tua in Miami, is it not?
Yeah, so the Tua thing, they're actually going to pay out a lot of his bonus.
Yeah.
So I think he's got 54 mil guarantee coming up. So they're actually going to pay a bunch of that down so that now it's going to be broken up into 2 years as opposed to 1 year at 99.
Damn. I know the Cardinals get a cap hit as well on that. So
Yeah, Cardinals, I don't know. I'm going to do some research on that. Maybe we can talk about it tomorrow, but I'm really curious to know what they're going to do with their quarterback situation. With Kyle Murray, he's rumored to be going to Minnesota. But the thing is, McCarthy as well is like a young quarterback. You can't have 2 young boys. Kyler, I feel like, needs some guidance and needs to go somewhere like Pittsburgh. At the same time, I know where Aaron Rodgers is signing, if he's going to still, resign with, because he's coming back.
Kyler's like 28 now.
He's been in the league for
29,
a
yeah.
while.
Yeah, but he still is immature, and I think that's kind of what went to his demise,
immature.
right?
Yeah, like he'd rather Twitch
28,
video games.
but 29
yeah.
start of the season.
Yeah.
Boom.
That's why I didn't think he was a franchise quarterback. Now, I also heard like the Jets might take him, and then if they did, the first thing I thought was that is so Jets.
That is so just.
Yeah.
That poor guy will be scrambling for his life.
Oh my goodness. Well, he did in his first few years, and like there was some magic there. That one
Yeah.
play against the Raiders, I think it took like 20 something seconds.
Yep.
But it just the last couple of years have been brutal.
My prediction is that he'll probably go to Atlanta. Penix he busted his knee. He's not going to be ready for the regular season.
Cousins is out, isn't he?
I think they're trying to buy Cousins out.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he might
or
go
release
to
him, sorry.
Yeah,
Where's Cousins going?
I say Minnesota.
Back to Minnie.
Yeah.
Why are they done with JJ McCarthy and Minnie? Did you hear anything about that?
Well, he didn't have a great season. I don't think they're done with him. I don't think they're throwing him away just
Yeah,
yet.
yeah.
But I
Because
think they need another more of a
Yeah.
backup
I see.
option.
They need a number 1 for sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because that was only his second year. And his first year, he tore up his knee, did he not?
Didn't even play first year.
Right.
Yeah.
That's
It was, I
tough.
believe, a training camp injury.
Eee.
Yeah. Football will be very interesting in the next week, I think. Stuff is, I think, March
you-
11th.
and you-
Have
Season
you
should be starting
seen
right
some
away.
of the numbers that these guys were posting on their 40s?
No.
Oh, there was like multiple guys in the 4.26, 4.27 range, which is outrageously fast. There was a linebacker that I think I think he hit a 4.27 or 4.3, which is for a linebacker is outrageously fast. Because I think the fastest one ever, wasn't it Chris Johnson at like 4.21 or something like that?
How much do you guys
freakish.
believe in the combine? Like what its value actually is?
Well, in the NFL, there's everything translates. You can watch a guy and how his feet are. Like you can see, obviously his strength. Because football, because you're running and you're doing all these different cuts, like you can see his route running ability. You can't see like a route running ability in hockey because you don't really. You have your routes, but for the most part, it's just like get to this spot. Like there's not the same style of like, hey, I'm gonna line up versus you, and I got to somehow try to shake you. And so if I'm an elite route runner, like the way that my feet are planting, the way that I can speed up, slow down, speed up, cut in and out, like all that stuff. There's a lot of details within that. So for the combine, you can see a lot of that stuff.
John Ross, wide receiver, Washington at a 4.22. He beat Chris Johnson's 4.24.
4.24. Okay, there it is.
So
It's scary how fast that is.
especially when you're a wide receiver. Like they're the one position that actually comes in more into play in a football game than anyone else. There's an argument to be made that the 40-yard
What
doesn't
about
matter
for a
too much.
running back? Like that
It's
Chris Johnson
hard to get
4.24.
into, but that's once you get into open space and you can take off. But generally, you're running in traffic, so it's hard to get that full burst. Whereas that receiver, if they could just bolt down the field in the streak, and they could pick up that speed. The only other times, like for defenders or something, is running down the field to because the play is going that way.
Yeah.
Can you catch up? Can someone, if there's a fumble, can you run or if it's going the other way, pick six or something, can you run and catch up type thing? The 40 is the one that I think is the most. It's the least transferable almost to an NFL game, but everything else, I don't have interest watching it. Though.
But if you're a linebacker and you run a sub 4.3, that's elite level speed. And so now your closing speed would be crazy. The fact that you could hit the gaps would be crazy. Sideline to sideline would be crazy. Like you're not going to give up a whole lot.
Just Jack Michaels is texting me. I can't repeat what he's saying on here.
So I just, I'm fascinated by some of the stuff that they do in the combine just because of how relatable it is to like gameplay as opposed to like watching, an NHL combine. The NHL combines push-ups, sit-ups, it's a VO2, it's a wind gate, it's I think it's a vert. I think it's long jump. So like how much of that stuff is truly transferable to what happens in a hockey game?
Yeah.
So I don't know. It's interesting though.
The Kansas City Chiefs are trading all-pro cornerback Trent McDuffie to LA, the Rams, for a package that will include the 2029 or the 29th overall pick in this year's draft. He's expected to sign a long-term contract with the Rams. What are all the details here? Chiefs get a first, fifth, sixth, and a 2027 third. That's just happening. So
Okay. Thanks for that.
going for a little bit of a rebuild, the Chiefs.
Yeah.
They're trying to kickstart their rebuild.
Speaking of, I guess there's the news, I guess, about a Chicago center, Drew Dahlman. He's 27 years old and he's retiring. I guess he was guaranteed $26 million, and he's done with the NFL. 3 years.
He got his guaranteed 26 and just peace.
Usually you have to give that
Exactly.
back.
Really?
If you don't finish your contract, they'll come at you and say you owe us.
Do you think he did finish his contract? Is that why he would be retiring?
We're seeing more guys that are younger retiring.
I don't know. I'm just thinking if I was in a situation, I was 27 years old and I'm getting 26 million. Is that it?
If he's 27, he probably has finished his first contract.
I would assume as much.
Yeah.
Maddie, you looking that up?
Yeah.
Maddie's going
Trying to see if...
But you're right. There's a lot of guys that are retiring earlier and earlier.
Well, he's a Stanford grad.
Yep.
Which we know that's a...
So he probably would have graduated at 24, 23, 24.
He's ending his after 5 seasons.
Wasn't there an NFL player?
He was with Chicago during the 2025 offseason. He signed a 3-year, $42 million contract. So he's part way into that contract. The Bears will ask for money back, and he'll probably owe money back.
Interesting.
Wasn't there a player that played a few years? I know he's a college player, but I think he played a little bit in the NFL. And then he became a doctor, and he retired really early. I can't remember his name. San Fran?
No, I thought it was with the Chiefs.
Oh, that's
not
that's the
Louis.
Canadian.
CFL.
He did both.
Yeah.
But he played a long NFL career. And I don't think
But he went and became a doctor, right?
he was a doctor
Yeah.
while
he was
being
a doctor while playing. Yes.
Yeah.
He
Laurent
was
Duvernay Tardif.
he won the Canadian Athlete of the Year, co-won it with
Are you
Alphonso
talking about him
Davies.
or somebody different?
Yeah.
It's an American guy.
Oh, okay.
I'll look it up.
What a career that would be, though, hey?
Yeah, it's like a superhuman.
Yeah, I'm gonna go. Yeah, boys, I'm gonna be flying out. I gotta do some surgeries today, and then I'll be back tomorrow, maybe Wednesday. Yeah, and then we'll get back into it.
Yeah, literally like the most perfect human.
It's unbelievable.
Yeah, totally.
Laurent.
What if he would have messed up his hand? You couldn't do any surgery.
I don't think he was a surgeon though. I think he was just a medical doctor, like just a general practitioner.
Okay, well that's not as good then.
Yeah, exactly. Yo, Chastity, that we have.
Like whatever.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
not challenging then. Oh man, thought that guy was
Don't
cutting
get those
people up.
PhDs up in the chat. They get crazy about their
I know.
PhDs.
Yeah, that is hilarious. You're wrong, Hargis.
Because he's a GP. Yeah.
Emmett Cleary did it.
Oh god, yeah. I might chirp him on one of his posts.
He was gonna be a full like sports doctor, but
Really?
he realized the quality of life to like keep going to med school to do that. He just was like, no man, I'm good.
I think I'm gonna go at him one of these days. Here.
Can you? I would love that.
I'm just gonna be like, you're not even a real. You're not even a sports doctor. You're a GP.
Who has studied sports medicine though? Yeah.
Oh, here's one. Rumor: the Jets have interest in potentially adding Tua in free agency.
The Jets?
Per Mike Garofalo.
The Jets?
Yeah.
Okay. Somebody is sabotaging that entire franchise. Okay.
That is so good.
That I don't believe that.
Where's Hargis?
You can start it now.
Yeah, man, get after him.
Okay, so is it okay if we just go back on the Oilers quickly here?
Yeah. Of
Okay,
course.
so I did think last night was absolutely thrilling game nonetheless. Considering the Senators are one of the most boring, janky teams, in my opinion, to
What?
watch. I just don't like their style of hockey, but yesterday I just thought that was a little different. Maybe it was coming to the West. They're just not an interesting team.
They're full of drama. You would love it. The drama.
You would love
And
it.
it's like involving wives and stuff. Like, how?
Oh, yeah.
Are you
This
sure?
is the most action-packed team in the NHL
Yeah.
right
Like
now.
off the ice, though.
Off and on ice.
And on ice. So, yeah, like,
They're always up to something.
are you confusing them with New Jersey? Maybe?
Pinto is like gambling. He got like.
I still can't believe we don't know what happened.
With Pinto?
Well, wasn't it?
It never got leaked.
Yeah.
It never actually got leaked what happened and why he got the 42 game suspension.
The
took a
Chucks
brutal
was like
penalty
up. To,
yesterday.
he's always up to no good. Like they're an interesting team.
Yeah.
And they actually play pretty hard.
Yeah. They made the playoffs last year.
Yeah.
Are you sure they're boring?
I think they
You
are.
just hate their jerseys.
I hate their jerseys. They're
Okay.
That's what it is.
ugly. Can I say that on air? Sure.
I love their jerseys.
What is it?
I thought
don't mind them.
the retro style look that they have now is sharp.
I like that they went back to that. They have a similar look to New Jersey, but I like their look more than New Jersey's. You know what I'm saying?
Hargis. Looks like Lehkonen injury happens at the end of the clip where he reaches for the puck and is hooked. Aren't you just a GP?
Rude.
I did not do this.
Just gonna go at him right now.
I did
I
not.
can't wait till he fires back at me.
Yeah. Careful.
Did you actually do that?
No, I'm going to.
Wellesley's feeling spicy.
Belly's talking about my cousin, Dr. Hargis Graywell. If
Yeah.
you want to follow any like NHL injuries, he's really good. He's really good.
We're buddies. We talk quite a bit on social
Nothing
media.
happened with Hargis last week.
Yeah, that was trending. Number one
Yeah.
in sports. He had no idea. He had his phone off because he didn't want any spoilers for the Olympics. So when he like turned his phone on, it was just like he couldn't believe it. He was like number one sports doctor. with NHL analyst. Yeah. Yeah. Very good. Good for him.
Real quick, did Belzy let Brock know Jasmine has same birthday as Gold does?
Oh, yeah, you should.
Hilarious.
Me and Gold does same, share the same birthday. Me and this player on Seattle, we also share the same birthday.
Which one?
Oh gosh, I just saw him on Hockey Night in Canada. It's not coming to me. I'll tell you after.
Okay.
It'll come to me.
This is the EST Hangout presented by Sentinel Storage. Right here at Edmonton Sports Talk, find the latest deals with Sentinel on their website, sentinel.ca, for all your storage needs. Tom Gazzola, Iwanyk, Shawn Belle, Jasmine, Sidhu with you here on the Hangout. Portions of this hour of the Hangout are brought to you by the High Product Marketing, official merch partner of Edmonton Sports Talk. Promotional products that bring the buzz. Check them out, thehighproductmarketing.com. Reminder, Lock Shop coming up at 11 o'clock. Dusty will be live at Mr. Mike's Bonnie Doon. I will be back in the studio for the Lock Shop. We'll have to get to our Arnold Palmer picks as that gets going tomorrow. We've got Oil Stream live from Bonnie Doon, Mr. Mike's. We've got EST Afternoons live from Bonnie Doon, Mr. Mike's. And we got the Reed Wilkins Show with Jay Milne live from Bonnie Doon at Mr. Mike's as well. That's all until 6 o'clock.
Brandon Montour.
Brandon Montour, good defenseman. I wanted to see if we had. This is part of their opening celebration, right, Mr. Mike's in Bonnie Doon? Feast mode activated, says the promo sheet, live on location, Wednesday, March 4th, 11 to 12. We got the Lock Shop, like Maddie said, 12 to 1, Oil Stream, 1 to 3, EST Afternoons, 3 to 6, the Reed Wilkins Show. I was looking to see if there are any specials for today. Maybe there are. Usually there are for like opening celebrations. I'm going to get some sirloin bites.
Those are the best there.
Do they have sirloin bites there?
Yeah.
Sirloin bites, yeah.
I've always had this, the Mr. Mike burger.
Oh, I had a great burger the other day. Mr. Mike burgers are really good.
They are very good.
Very good.
Are we getting some detail on the heavy hockey thing here?
Well, are you
Good
in?
reminder.
Yeah.
You're in?
Well, I didn't know
Well,
if you would be in or
ish.
not.
What time's the game at?
1.
And it's next week?
Yeah, next Saturday.
Next Saturday.
I think I'm able to do it, but
I would
I'm
come
still
cheer
an
you
issue.
guys on.
I just
fun.
need the detail for 1
We
o'clock.
can talk afterwards.
Okay.
Quickly afterwards.
Yeah.
Because I got to jump on the Lock Shop.
But actually, should we not remind folks about the heavy hockey show?
Absolutely. Heavy
Yeah.
Hockey Showdown coming up Saturday, Downtown Community Rink. 1 o'clock, we'll be playing Team EST versus Team Heavy Hockey Showdown, all in support of Say Sexual Assault Center of Edmonton. On the Friday, Tommy's going to be doing pre and post live at the Ice House downtown.
Yes.
There's a pre-party, heavyhockey.com/showdown, I think it is. But heavyhockey.com, you'll get the link to the Showdown page there. There's a pre-party. There's a silent auction that's already going on, but it'll end during that. All the money in support, again, of Say Sexual Assault Center of Edmonton. This is their biggest fundraiser, really, for the year. The money that they get from this is massive to them. Any donations that you have would be greatly appreciated. At EdmontonSportsTalk.com, at the very top, it says Heavy Hockey Showdown, and that's where you can donate. Anything would be greatly appreciated.
And we're going to have more tie-in and some other stuff that we're going to do, right? Like, remember?
There'll be an auction, yeah.
Yeah.
We always auction off the coach.
Yep.
I think we're going to do that Monday on the morning show.
Excellent. We had Coach Pete. We had Mike. We had Pizza Boy.
Yep.
Who else have we had? Am I missing anyone?
Fergie was our coach one year.
Fergie. That's right. Fergie was our goalie coach. Was he our goalie coach or was he?
He was goalie coach.
Yeah.
Eric was the massage.
And I mean, I should have cashed in on that massage. Didn't. He's got great hands.
What team are you going to play for this
I
year?
He's
knew. I was
EST.
waiting for
EST.
this.
He's Team EST, where he's coming back. He's going to,
Yeah.
where, if he turns on us again,
I will not.
there's big problems at that point.
You
But
guys
he's
are
Team
such
EST.
a
We,
big deal.
we want to win with Tommy.
Yeah.
It'll be
We want him to be a champion.
I want to win.
-10. Not too bad.
When? Next Saturday?
Yeah.
Temperature wise?
Yes.
We're inside.
Oh, I thought you were outside.
No.
Sorry.
At the downtown community, the practice rink for Rogers.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. That's good.
It's a great setup.
Yeah.
It's gonna be fun. It's been fun. I got traded last year. These guys.
Oh, no.
We didn't trade you at all.
No, we did not trade you at all. Thank you, Maddie, for saying that. You left.
Oh my god.
You did. It's just straight up. You left.
What do you mean? Oh
there
my
was
God,
no
you
trade.
literally left.
Even the other coach, like Coach Mike, was like, "Yeah, I didn't think that was going to work."
It was, but he sat there and nobody said anything.
Because nobody wanted to leave Team EST.
I didn't want to leave Team EST.
Well, you did.
I'm not doing it again.
Okay.
I'm sticking with my team. Team EST.
Yeah, don't betray your team.
Yeah, thank you.
It's a saying.
Way to pile on.
Okay.
I thought you were on my team here.
Okay. So, what were your thoughts though on yesterday's gameplay?
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
That's good.
Thanks.
Do they tend to kind of do what they always do, is kind of make up for it?
Yes. Which is great. But at the same time, playing with fire.
Yeah.
That's how you get burned.
Yeah. Do you think the only main component, let's just say, is the defense?
That is main component.
That
what?
is missing in the team?
No.
Like from making them like really good.
Yes, that's right.
They need better forwards too.
But they're scoring.
Yeah.
They're one of the top scorers in the league.
Yeah. I think
Probably
they're
the
top
second
4
after
or 5.
Colorado, I think.
They're right up there. You are right. Goals per game. But better forwards who can check and defend, third and fourth liners. I think that's important to overall team consistency. Yeah, no, I think they're more than 2 players away, but 2 new, better players than what they have right now is an improvement. Makes them better. So
I haven't
Take it.
heard too much scrutiny on Ingram, which is nice because people are understanding that it's not his fault when it comes to him getting scored on. Okay, you disagree, clearly.
well, I mean, he's allowed 9 goals in his last 2 games.
Thoughts?
What are your thoughts?
Yeah.
My thoughts is that defense is a massive problem. And I feel like it's not Ingram's bad, and those goals were good shots. If you're going to talk about Jari, on the other hand, I don't know about that. I have nothing to say about that. I think that if you can protect your goalie, we can make Ingram stronger. That's basically what I'm trying to say.
That would help. But I don't know. The goals that they scored on the first couple, did you notice they went high glove on him, high blocker? And they were shooting high glove a lot. I think Ottawa identified that. He's the better one for sure, in my opinion, Jazzy. So I'm with you on that, out of him and Jari. But I don't think he's perfect by any means.
Well, he's relatively new.
Yeah. I think he's adequate. No,
Here's a question: can the Oilers go into next season with Jari and Ingram in net?
maybe.
It's so hard to think about next season.
Why?
I don't know, I guess the focus is on like Friday now, personally for me.
They were all-stars. One guy tied for the lead in shutouts a couple years ago.
But like, if Jari's not your starter going into the playoffs, can you really bring him back next year? And can you really trust that Ingram's your guy for next year?
I mean, in theory, probably less than ideal, but how do you get rid of him?
No, that's a good question there. But like, I'm just curious. Like, 'cause there was even rumblings. I know that the Oilers for Binnington on Friday, and I think today I saw Stoff kind of go doubtful on that one. But it was Friedman that kind of threw it first out there that the Oilers.
I think
But I did. Can you go away? Because part of next year is also this year. Like if Jari's not the guy, can you make that move this year? I guess. So I just could you go in with Jari and Ingram?
I would ask this question: can you name one goaltender in the NHL that would save the shot or save the goals that have been going in on the Edmonton Oilers lately?
that's a good point. Well, the Anaheim game, I'll back up Jazzy on this with
Is the
Jari.
Anaheim game where I sent you an early morning text?
Probably. You send me an early morning
No,
text
I-
like 7 days a week.
That's not. That's cute. That's
Good
not
morning.
Even, that's not even remotely true.
You know what he sends me? Just a middle finger emojis, like just saying hi.
Yeah, no, that means he
lovely.
really likes you
Okay.
and appreciates you. Yeah, that's his sign of affection.
That is not even remotely true. Anyway,
There's some days-
I've got receipts.
Why
here.
is that a bad thing? Like, why are
Yeah,
you so
like-
defensive of that one?
Well,
That's
because
don't be
I
scared.
every
that's
now
just
and then,
two friends.
Yeah, don't
every
be
now
scared.
and then I'll
Yeah,
send
he's just
them.
being a friend to my
No.
like.
Yeah.
I'm thinking
No,
of
it
you.
was Anaheim.
There's a lot of days I wake up and I'm like, oh, Bellsy texted me.
And you're gonna start doing this with Brock Lesnar. It's
Yeah.
gonna be glorious.
It's gonna be amazing.
Exactly.
That's so true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was against Anaheim actually, where I sent that, and I just basically said to you, the goals that were scored were a complete joke, and so
That's why I said I'm with Jazzy about
We
Jari.
can-
Is there a goalie that can make those saves? Possibly.
who?
I don't know. It's that something like could an Ullmark make those saves?
Well,
Doubtful.
Nah,
was
he
the-
had a game yesterday.
Is this the Ullmark's? It was his first regulation loss since in the calendar year.
There's no goaltenders that would save those.
But sometimes just that one goaltender come in and solidify things. You just make that one or two extra saves.
the goals that have been scored against the Oilers, like you can't even. You can sit there and you can blame the goaltenders. You can say they need to be better. You can say whatever you need to say. Cool.
Yeah.
It'll always be a point because the easiest thing to do when a goal is scored is to go after the goaltender. We saw it with Skinner. We've been doing this song and dance for I don't know how long.
years.
Years. But what we consistently don't sit back and go and say, finally go, it's the defense. I'm sorry, but when Stützle takes the puck from one side of the ice, skates all the way to the other side of the ice, and five guys are puck watching, and there's a guy standing wide open
bye-bye.
back door,
Bye-bye.
has a vape in
Bye-bye.
his hand. He's smoking it. He's got one hand on his stick, and he throws it back door, and he just got to touch it. Tell me a goaltender that's going to stop that.
right?
Vasilevsky.
No.
He let in a
Excuse
stinker
me.
last
You
night.
can't tell me that. I'm just going with
Did you see that goal he gave up
No.
to Trennan? It was a little chip in, and he went down, went off his blocker. He went to cover it. Trennan took it away and buried it. It was like, ooh.
Then there's the
Martin
one
Brodeur.
right after
Martin
that.
Brodeur. Thank you.
There's a
Just gonna throw
scrum in
names.
front of the net. It's 2-on-5. Frederick clears his guy out like you're supposed to do. You got four other guys that are fishing for pucks, not remotely trying to get involved physically.
Is that the one
They
Henrique's
kick
stick
it
broke?
out. Yeah, stick
Yeah.
goes flying. They kick it out. This guy's sitting in the slot like this with a roof tickler. It's a perfect. Might as well put that thing on a T-ball stand and let him swing as hard as he possibly can in the back of your net. Who's stopping that?
Shesterkin.
Get out of here.
Here we go.
I'm glad you have the answer to this.
Prove that he can't stop it. Prove that he can't stop it. My answers
The
are accurate.
defense is so bad.
Okay.
So
And the
bad.
amount of times that you sit back and puck watch, and we teach kids in novice hockey not to puck watch. And the amount of puck watching that the Oilers do on the defensive end is gross.
Okay, so then this is because this is next season as well, but it's still for this season. Okay, can you fix this? Is one more defender going to change this team? You still have Ekholm, you still have Bouchard, you still have Wallman, you still have Nurse,
But it's
you
a deep,
possibly
it's
have Connor
it's
Murphy.
a deeper issue. Because
Right.
the problem is that when you look at some of the goals that are scored and who's on the ice, and I'm not even going to name names because I don't want to even go down that road, but if
Not just calling out Connor. Interesting.
if everybody on the ice is puck watching, well, then who are you gonna blame it on?
Maddie, well done.
Yeah.
Well done.
He doesn't want to name a name, so
I'm not gonna name any names.
okay, so then this is a forward issue.
It's a whole team issue on the defensive end. They lack any detail when it comes to defensive hockey.
That's where, like, for next year, what's the main priority to fix that? Like, and they have the space to do a lot, but can one defender fix that, or is that you need to make sure you have 2 or 3 top forwards also in the mix?
You need to have everybody buy in to be a better defensive hockey team.
Now taking a shot at Leon.
I know.
He only
waiting
had
for-
5 points last night, Bellsy.
Yeah, I only killed it.
I'm just
Only
kidding.
attacked
Yeah,
it. Yeah.
I'm just gonna keep naming every player.
At the end of the day, if they're giving up 3 goals and you just say, you know what, guys, we're going to try to limit one more goal and not even go, I don't need you to be a juggernaut defensive team. You're not going to turn into the New Jersey Devils of yesteryear. You just need to limit one less goal.
What are they
That
at
would
now?
change everything.
In their last 11 or 12 games, they've allowed 50,
Yeah.
I believe.
Wow.
I have to go through the game log.
Well, yeah, if you go to the last 4 games, they've now scored 22 goals, I think. And they're only 2-2.
Yeah,
And one was in overtime.
I have it here. I've got the game log.
Kevy Bet says, thank you, Belsey, for pointing out how this stuff is taught in minor hockey. Why are the NHLs doing this and so lost? Unacceptable.
No idea.
Also taking a shot at Hyman there. Interesting.
Like, how dare you, Kim?
Maddie is on.
my.
He is on.
Yeah,
Interesting.
that's hilarious.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Can't be doing that, Kevy.
So then I guess I was gonna say we can all agree, but maybe not. That this whole Bennington scenario is not realistic.
Who cares if it's realistic? Because if he came in, he ain't saving the same shots that we're talking about.
And that's exactly what I was gonna say.
But here's where I would be fascinated if it was realistic. I would give Stan Bowman and Jeff Jackson at least credit that if they recognize that this isn't the solution, they're not afraid to admit their mistake this early.
Fair.
That you don't generally see from general managers.
you don't.
So there's a part of me that does hope it's all true, that they're willing to be like, okay, we screwed this one up. And we're not just going to try to, we're not going to double down on this. If we don't think it's the right move, we got to switch. There's a part of me that respects that.
50 allowed in the last 11.
That's wild.
It's not great.
Outrageous.
Not great.
As you will.
It's really bad.
Yeah, it is.
Like the first goal that's scored, they have numbers above. So if you have numbers above, it shouldn't turn into a 2-on-1. And it turns into a 2-on-1 with guys going back super slow. Make that make sense. I don't care on the defensive end.
Can I ask you guys something? Someone texted in, this Bouchard for the Norris. What do you make of this? There's a little bit of a buzz there.
Jason Demers that jumped on board on that yesterday.
It's become about points. That's what the
That's
North
all it
is.
is,
So then,
yeah.
yeah, you should
It's
be in
been
the
that way
conversation.
for a number of years.
So we should be in the conversation.
Interesting.
Plus 15. I think after last night, I think he might be a little bit ahead of that. Let me take a look.
Where is he in terms of scoring?
Like, I'm sorry,
entirely in
watch
the
this
NHL?
goal.
Okay.
No,
He's
so
got me
going
all-
after
you guys
Nuge
got-
now.
You guys got me all fired up. You guys got me all fired up now. Watch this goal. Not this one, the one that comes up. Here comes Stutzel. They'll actually identify it with a little marker. Watch him. There, it's highlighted. Watch every single guy. Watch him doing whatever.
Yes.
Don't worry about that guy going all the way back door.
Yeah. Oh, good point.
Puck watching.
Yeah,
in
that
net.
one was bad.
Plus 13. 18 goals, 53 assists, 71 points in 62 games. Plus 13 now.
But in the top 15, he's the only defenseman in scoring.
Yeah.
Werenski's 17th. So they're the only two defenders in the top 20, I believe. And when you compare the two, 71 points to 65 points. A lot less. Well, Werenski has what's his points per game? Is 1.2. Bouchard's 1.15. So, because Werenski's only played in 54. But he should, I think he should be in the conversation. I don't think he should
I
win
don't
it.
really have an argument as to why he shouldn't. I
think he's a top 5.
I look at his defensive lapses, which he still has, by the way, and I go, Mamma mia. Offensively, he makes up for them.
Yeah, you're like trying to cancel them out, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you're just like, what are you doing? What are you doing back there? And then offensively, it's magic. So,
cleans
anyway,
it
I find it fascinating. I'm not against it. It's like, wow, okay. How much of it is Connor and Leon, though? I mean, Tyson Barrie led all defensemen in scoring one year as an Oiler.
Oh, good point.
Nobody wanted to give him any love for that.
Yeah. So with that being said, defense is the number one struggle. It's not goaltending.
Oh, when you give up 50 goals in
11 games.
in 11 games, oh boy, you're lucky that you're winning.
Yeah.
That's just how good the offense is.
Exactly.
So if you're giving up those kind of numbers, like, good luck. You're not going to win in any game that gets tight because you can't defend. And so I'm not trying to sit here and say that they can't defend or they haven't been able to show that they can defend. But when you're giving up 50 goals in 11 games, those are numbers for teams that are generally speaking are out of the playoffs, looking up at everybody else, being like, man, I can't wait to go get a first overall pick. That's the kind of numbers when you have 50 goals in 11 games.
Yeah. Yeah, and you don't want to like chase your win every time.
You can't.
And
You
dig
can't.
yourself
You can't
out.
honestly be chasing
Yeah.
games and always trying to come back every single night.
Yeah.
Because at some point it catches up to
Exhausting.
you.
Exactly.
And you
The
have,
one argument I'll have is this team has done it a lot over the last couple of years, consistently.
Yeah, no,
On a
they have.
and it's carried them through seasons almost, where
Yeah.
you know that they're going down. Like this year, it's not as certain, but they're down 4-2 going into the third. It's one of those times you're like betting the Oilers money line because they're coming back.
Exactly. I
But-
think we all do that, right? We all,
but then they
yeah.
haven't been able to do that in the
As much this
biggest
season.
games in, let's say, the last 2 years.
But I think that's why it's so frustrating for the fan base, though, because they keep seeing the same problem, and it's just not getting corrected properly.
So then who's that on?
Coaching?
Apparently, Nuge, according to you.
Hey, Cordy, yeah, I guess.
Yes.
Yeah, I guess Nuge is quite a selfish player to take away Dry's
Belsey.
hat trick. Okay.
Oh my goodness,
Yeah.
Belsey. Always attacking.
Like, what did Pod Coles ever do to you?
Yeah.
Just
Who else? Who else?
I've done 5 so far.
That's pretty
so
good.
I gotta hold off a little bit. Norris is flawed. It's supposed to be the NHL top defensive player who demonstrates throughout the season the great all-around ability in the position, and it's not the case. I think the NHL, if I was, we do those things, commission for a day, I think one thing would be a reset on all the awards, redefine them all, switch it to Norris is your best offensive defenseman with I guess your best defensive defenseman is going to have a little bit of good defense in there. You're not going to have like a number 5 defenseman ever be at the top of that. And then I would create a defensive defenseman award.
The definitions muddy everything. Like,
Yeah.
why can't the Norris just simply be the NHL's top defenseman this year, as voted by
Yeah, that even
Like-
simpler. Make it all simpler.
Oh no.
Sure.
MVP of the league, this year's best player, not
That-
most valuable
I-
to his
that's-
team? Like,
And that's why I love most outstanding player.
Yeah.
Tyler Myers, I think, went to Dallas, but there's no source. Corey B, what's your source, buddy?
Oh, well then hold off.
hang on.
Oh, it's from Darren Drager.
Oh, there you go.
Sounds like pending trade call. Tyler Meyer will land in Dallas.
You have Drager blocked now, I assume.
I do not.
Yeah, you do.
I do
do.
not. What did I ever do to Drake?
Well, he got
Family.
into a
Most
tiff
for the
with your
family
family member.
It's the defensive family. They're
Yeah.
saying.
We take care of our families.
So there's Ryan N-H in the nasty chat. He goes, but don't you think the offender is so good because they cheat on offense and are good finishers? If they played strong defense, they would get less goals but allow less too. I don't think I've ever been a person or a coach that has ever said, hey, if you're an elite offensive player, that you need to be like so strong on the defensive end. You're elite because you're elite, and this is what you do. And so, to me, just be adequate.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
Like, and that's probably not asking for really a lot at all.
Need to be able to trust you.
Just be
defensively.
adequate.
Yeah.
Just know in a situation where you're in a Stanley Cup final, and don't go to that player because that's not your guy. Just do your job. That's David Quinn. Do your job. Because if I have to now go as a coach and say fix 5 mistakes, now it's where do I begin? But if I have to fix 1 mistake, that's easy.
Right.
So for me, no, I don't want you to be less offensive. I don't want you to change your game. You're an elite offensive talent. Be an elite offensive talent. Just be adequate.
Yeah.
Give me the smallest margin possible. Just don't change it. If you get 129 points versus 130 points, but we win a Stanley Cup, I think we're all happy. Just be adequate.
Right.
That's it. That's all.
That's
So-
fair. It's a fair ask.
It's. I think it's a very fair ask. Like I don't think because I think there's a lot of people, and maybe not as much now in the NHL, but before it was like you got to change your game. People talked about the Stevie Y thing, where Stevie Y was an unbelievable offensive talent, then he became more defensive, and then he started winning cups. I don't think it's the same anymore. You can't. a lot of these skill guys that are coming in, you can't ask the same thing, but be adequate. We've never seen talents like Connor McDavid and Leon Draisaitl and Nathan McKinnon and Cale Makar. Like, you don't see these talents. We never used to see those guys. You saw really good players. Crosby is generational, but I think we could probably agree Crosby at his prime versus McDavid at his prime. McDavid's got way more skill. And that's not a shot at Crosby, because I think Crosby's one of the greatest players ever.
But who is the better rounded player?
Well, Crosby is, for sure.
Yeah.
But you're putting, like, McDavid could do things with the puck that you've never ever seen before. So for him, I don't want him to change his game and be like, hey, don't try to do things, because you can do things that nobody else can. But just be adequate defensively. Just I don't know, talk things out, guys, on the defensive end. I got this guy. You can have him.
They don't do that.
That's a very easy situation to fix.
I keep refreshing it. I don't have anything pop up for the deal for Tyler Myers.
He's close to home. He's Houston-born.
Was
Houston
it?
born player.
Did Drager actually put it out, or was it a fake account?
No, that's Drager.
Oh,
Drager
okay.
sounds like pending trade call. Tyler Myers will land in Dallas.
Okay.
It's straight
Which
up
was
from them, just
predicted that he
waiting.
would go to Dallas. I'm just like,
I thought it was Detroit was in the mix too.
That was the first team, I believe.
Yeah.
And it
And then
seemed like
Dallas got in there.
yeah,
Nice.
I think he wants to be close to home. That's what it looks like.
36-year-old.
36 and the tallest player in the NHL?
Didn't he grow up with an NBA player too? Like, is his stepbrother?
Really?
He
I think
is.
so.
He's 6'8".
That's tall.
One of the tallest players in NHL history.
He's a big boy.
Yeah. Didn't
His
even
younger
realize-
maternal half-brother, Quentin Grimes, player for the 76ers.
Yeah.
They were the first set of brothers to play in the NHL and NBA.
Amazing.
Pretty cool.
Yeah, actually, I was gonna say, I bet you he was like probably really good in basketball too.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
we'll see him at those Rocket games now. He'll be courtside.
Did they grow up in Texas? Because isn't he like dual citizen?
He's Canadian American.
Yeah.
Is what Wikipedia has him as. Born in Houston, grew up in Calgary.
There you go.
So personal life, according to Wikipedia, where is that again? Born when he was 6, his father took him to his first game, the Houston Aeros, in 2000. So when he was 10, they moved to Calgary with his dad.
And then so his half brother is on his mom's side?
Yep.
Okay. And she stayed in Texas?
Seems to be.
Okay.
We're learning a lot about Tyler Myers.
Well,
I find that
yeah,
fascinating.
I do too. I love this sort of stuff.
Yeah.
To know a little more.
Yeah, because I remember I'm like, his brother is in the NBA.
Pierre Brun with details.
Okay.
Tyler Myers to Dallas for a second-round pick in 2027, a fourth-round pick in 2029, plus Vancouver's retaining 50% on the remainder of his contract, which makes him a $1.5 million player this year and next.
Wow.
Oh.
Full rebuild there, hey? Going strong.
Yes. How do you feel about your hometown team
Don't
rebuilding?
Care.
I'm
Don't
just kidding.
care. But it doesn't make the rivalry as fun. So,
It's true.
okay, quick fun fact on, I guess, Connor Murphy. He is married and he has a 1-year-old son named Tuck.
Sweet.
Yeah, just FYI.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. Those are jazzy facts.
Those are jazz facts.
Easy facts.
The more you know.
Okay. So, should the Oilers do something like a strip club night, like the like Atlanta Hawks are doing for Magic City?
Can you say that
Wait,
again?
say that
Can you
again,
repeat
please?
that? I don't think I heard what I heard.
Hang on.
Can you go over that again, please?
So the Atlanta Hawks are gonna have a night where they are honoring Magic City because it is such a big staple of their city. It is probably one of the most famous strip clubs in the world. I've been. A lot of celebrities go there and such too. So they're gonna be honoring this as like history. And from what I understand is they're gonna have like Magic City T-shirts on all the chairs.
So what was the follow-up question to it?
Yeah,
Just
what
out of
is where are we
curiosity?
going with this?
Yeah.
I'm trying to find a segue, okay?
Well, I'm
so
just-
I'm just like,
I'm- no,
should the
like,
Oilers do a
that's-
strip club night?
Oh, that was the question.
Oh,
It's a segue.
do they need? I think they
Who
probably.
are they honoring? Shade? Diamonds? Diamonds burnt down.
R.I.P. Diamonds.
Diamonds.
They're having a Diamonds night.
Crazy Horse.
Oh, boy.
There was one more in
St.
Argyle.
Pete's.
Oh, boy.
What was one in Argyle?
I know what you're going to talk about, too. Bells, did you ever go to the one on Argyle?
No.
I feel like they might have gone to strip clubs and just don't make it public.
I'm going to just throw this out there.
Please do.
I don't think the Oilers are going to do a strip club night just based off of at one point since they've been in Rogers, they didn't want the music to be a certain level
Yeah, that
to
is
disrupt some of the fans.
In the playoffs.
They didn't want to have signs so that that particular person with a sign wouldn't disrupt the person behind them. So if those are some of the things that the Oilers organization doesn't want, I'm going to assume, it's just an assumption,
I think it's a good one.
that they don't want poles on the ice.
Those ones.
Now,
Nailed it.
I understand that assuming is not great,
Yeah,
but I feel like there might be some knowledge behind.
there's some precedent there.
Yeah.
Yeah, 2017 playoffs.
Yeah.
They asked that the music be turned down
Yes.
so that you could hear the crowd more on the broadcast,
Yes.
which was ridiculous. And I remember one of the games, it was like, why is it so quiet in here? They fixed that, obviously, very quickly, thank God. Yeah, there's been some of that.
So, yeah, I mean, now the funny part is when I played in Germany, there was a team that had a Rippers night.
No
Did
way.
they really?
Oh
For real,
yeah,
for real?
and they actually brought in like the mobile poles and they put them up in the stands.
All right.
Yeah, in Hamburg, hilarious.
Hockey?
Yep.
See?
Oh, I'm not
It's
saying
not like it can't be done.
No, I'm just.
Oh no, we
Not-
know and understand it.
You correlated it to Edmonton Oilers.
I was
They're
talking
not
about
gonna-
a segue. Obviously, I know the Oilers have
Yeah,
never
no,
fully
but
like this in a million
Hamburg-
years.
Yeah, Hamburg.
Night owls,
Yeah,
whatever they are called.
freezers,
Freezers, night
Yeah.
stalkers,
the freezers, Hamburg
sex
freezers,
panthers, whatever
Yeah.
their name is.
Was it really? Just kidding.
Hamburg freezers. Yep.
Daryl says Showgirls was off Argyle. I
That
lived in
one.
condos across the street. There we
Oh,
go. Thanks,
thank
Daryl.
you. They had the previous
Coach,
women.
Coach Mike says
Yeah.
Showgirls. Coach Mike, Showgirls, huh? Actually, a lot of people have texted in Showgirls.
Thank you.
Well done.
your text.
Way to give Jazzy the assist.
The Hawks recently announced a theme night with Magic City for their game against Orlando Magic on March 16th. The night will feature a performance
off the
from
rip.
Atlanta's native T.I., while fans will be able to buy Magic City's famous wings and branded hoodies. And I think Mech said that they're known for their wet lemon pepper wings. Yeah.
Oh no.
I didn't say that. You watch it.
Maddie?
No, I've got nothing on that.
Can we get out of
Let's
this?
just leave
please?
that one
Sure.
there.
I do have something I want to get to, but
Thank
first, the
God.
official drink of the
Oh
EST
my
Hangout.
God.
It is
Get
Dylan's
out.
Small Batch Distillers, refreshing cocktails made by the #1 Canada cocktail brand, made the right way, crafted in Canada. I mentioned this on EST Afternoons when I was in on Monday, and I said I wish I had the info, and I wanted to get the data behind it. But there was Vancouver and BC is switching to, they're not doing time
Yes.
change anymore.
Yeah.
And why they're doing the wrong time change. If you do want a permanent time change, you want standard time, you don't want the daylight time. You don't want to stick on the spring forward time. You want to stick on the fall back time. And there are studies that are done with this, and I was just trying to find some of them. Part of it is if you spring forward and you stay there permanently, in the winter, sunset, like in Edmonton, sunrise won't be till like 9:50 in the morning. Which, and like your health, you may think I'd rather have light in the more in the evening, which would be like 5:30 in Edmonton as opposed to 4:30 for sunset. But your body needs that morning light. It needs that. There's been issues with hearts. There's been issues with depression. All those things from that morning one specifically. That's the big thing. That they chose the wrong time.
Yeah,
and it
because-
won't shock me if 3-4 years from now they decide we're bringing back time change.
So I think, is it Norway? Norway and the Scandinavian countries have some of the highest suicide rates because of that.
Really?
And we learned, so when I played in Sweden, I had to go get one of the UV lights. And so you go sit in front of the UV light for like 30 minutes. because there were certain spots when you'd go travel, we'd go on road trips. Like Luleå is like one of the highest spots in Sweden.
Yeah.
And we would land at like 4 o'clock, and by that time it was already dark, like dark.
Yeah.
So you needed to be inside, like in front of the sun, in front of UVs, to kind of for health reasons. So I think there's a lot of Scandinavian countries that are like that.
Like the shortest day of the year would be, it's 8:48 in Edmonton right now, 4:16 in Edmonton. If we went to time change permanent one and did what BC's doing, that time would now be 9:48 would be sunrise. Sunset would be 5:16. So you're not even getting that much on your drive home.
Right.
And like kids are going to school completely in the dark.
Yeah.
It's I've heard this many times. They chose the wrong one, BC. As much as you want that summer light, that extra hour, it's not worth it for the misery that you will feel, and your body will just, it's not even just completely you. Your body just wants, and your brain just wants that morning sun.
I love morning sun.
I am stunned that BC did it this way. I actually am, because the science is all there saying it's not don't change get rid of time change to a degree, but it's you stick with the other one, not this other one. But it's actually time change works perfectly, because in these darker months of lack of sunlight, you get the morning sun, but then in the summer we get the nights. It actually, like, just suck it up, I feel like, and just deal with the 2 days, and it works. So we get best of both worlds. But if you're going to do it, you stick with the standard. When you fall back, you stay, not when you spring forward and you stay.
I believe the reason they did that is, though, because people are at work. And I understand the whole thing of driving to work and blah, blah, blah. But I think it's just because majority of people are at work and they just need more sun after the fact.
Yeah, but you're not getting that much more. But the fact is, when you're driving to work and you're at work, there's still darkness. Like when you're going to work, you're now in dark completely.
I mean, Lower Mainland is pretty dark. Like,
it's great.
It's
too.
great all the time.
Yeah.
I lived there and I felt it, and I was on vitamin D and I had a happy lamp and all that stuff.
It's called a happy lamp.
Yeah. I guess
Oh.
that's another
Well, that
term
makes
for it.
sense.
Yeah.
I mean, if your body needs that light.
Yeah.
Vancouver, the sunrise is 8:05 on December 21st, which means it'll be 9:05 next year. Sunrise is
that's
until
weird.
after 9 o'clock. Those people driving to work will be driving in the dark now. That's not good for the brain.
I just don't know. Like, I actually want to do, like, I will actually do this as research myself, but I'm so curious to know what time, like, majority of the population in certain major cities, like, what time the start time is. Is it generally 9 o'clock?
For work,
Yeah.
it's 9 to 5 for a reason.
Right. Okay.
Because you're always driving.
especially in
You're always
Vancouver,
driving
right?
at 8 o'clock, so then you're getting hit with sunlight. So I mean, there is something to that. But
Panner's pancakes. The sun makes a massive difference in terms of energy. That was the other thing. It's just you're going to be more lethargic. So you're going to get to work, you're just going to be more tired because you've gone in completely dark. That it doesn't matter that you have the light afterwards.
Yeah.
You're just going to have a miserable day because you're more lethargic.
In the warmer months here, when we have those really long sunlight days, which are phenomenal, obviously, I find, especially when the sun gets up around like 5-ish, and I like to leave my window open. I don't put down the blackout
Yeah.
blind. I like to leave my windows open. I like to hear like street noise and stuff like that. For whatever reason, I find it soothing. But it'll be like 5:30, 6 a.m. and the sun is out here. I'm up. I'm like, I just go back to sleep. Sleep till 7. And I can't. Because I'm like, oh, sun's up. Let's go. The day has begun.
Natural.
And that for Edmonton, the flip is right now the longest day of the year. 5:04 is our sunrise.
Yeah.
That would move to 4:04 if you stuck on standard time.
Oh, wow. Oh, no.
Which is why time change actually works out the best. Is
Yeah.
that, okay, we're not having it too early throughout the summer months and you still get the light. But in the winter months, you get it in the morning because it is needed.
Yeah.
So just to the BC thing, it's going to be fascinating. And they're going to, I think Canucks fans are going to be miserable.
Aren't
they're
they
already
already?
miserable.
But they're going to get 8:30 starts now that they're not used to.
That's right.
When they go to play LA, when they go play Anaheim, when they go play San Jose, they're going to get 8:30 starts, which we're used to.
Yeah.
We're in the mountain time zone, though. We're understanding of that. Now they're going to have to deal with, oh, this game's later? Why are we doing this? Why do I have to stay up to watch my team play Anaheim an extra hour?
You know, I think because it happened so suddenly, I wonder if there'll be like talks about changing it back, right?
Yeah, I think they'll give it a try for a couple of years.
But,
like
but
Nana
good
mentioned.
good on them though to actually do something about it and pull the trigger. Whereas like years of like all the provinces talking about it and not not
Yeah.
actually executing the.
But
the
there's a
idea.
reason that no one's done it.
Right.
So I don't give them credit for that.
Right.
Because
Oh, brother. Okay.
no, this has been done in other cities around the world and they've reversed course. The studies have stated that this is the wrong decision. I'm not going to give a credit for them doing a wrong decision here.
Fair point.
I'm just happy that like a decision was made to make a change of something. That's all. That's all my point is. Because Alberta is now talking about it.
We had a referendum and we voted it down.
Yeah, I know, but that was barely. That was like 49%.
Yeah, so, but I don't know. Just because it's being talked about doesn't mean it has to be done. Again, we're going to do it the wrong way. So what? We're going to praise the fact we're going to do things the wrong way. If I just say 2 + 2 is 5, I get praised because I did the math problem?
Yes. Yes, you will. You won't get a 0.
I should.
Rip City.
That's a wrong answer.
Show me your work.
Like, I don't care.
Show me your
Kids
work.
deserve zeros. If you're going to write 2 + 2 is 5, you're wrong. You don't get any.
But what if you spelt your name right?
You don't get any pat on the head. You don't get any of that. You're wrong.
You,
Try
sir,
again.
get 30% for spelling your name right.
Try it again.
Rip City. He had a funny one here. Where'd it go? Oh, I knew Jasmine would bring up the important subjects and Iwanyk would whine about the sun in BC instead.
But that's the part. That's the part of our dynamic.
This is what we do.
That's what we do. Sir.
What we
He
do,
knows.
baby.
He
Just
knows.
sit down, enjoy the ride.
Yeah, Rip City's just, for this month, he's useless.
Yeah, shots fired.
Wow.
Hey,
Oh,
was
he knows
at-
why. He knows why. Although he
Okay,
hasn't
Rip
done it
City.
today. He hasn't done it today.
Oh, I know.
Oh,
Here we go.
He hasn't done it today.
Now
The-
we got
the beef is on for
spice
March.
right up.
It's
I didn't want to say. I didn't want to say that word, but
I appreciate that. So, Rip knows. VR knows. Big
Wow.
Eve knows.
it was good to see the boys actually,
stuff,
and
man.
Sarah and my at BP on Saturday. Rip was good. It was good to see everybody.
Yeah, because I guess they're.
VR Montenegro won the grand prize. Go ahead, sorry.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, he won like a puffer vest.
Oh.
With Oilers Molson Canadian.
Oh,
Thank
okay,
you to
cool.
Tony and
Nice little
Curtis.
sleeping bag. Hey?
Functional.
BP. Yeah. Yeah.
Good
Yeah,
stuff.
because like a lot of the crew was in Mexico too, right?
Yeah, but we had like,
Yeah.
I think we had about a dozen plus. No, maybe even more. With Benny brought a big crew. What a good time on Saturday for an afternoon game against San Jose. Sorry, I interrupted. I apologize.
Not at all. I don't even know.
Good to see the crew there. Though.
I was just gonna say that when you do drive home in Vancouver from when you're actually in the city of Vancouver where a lot of people work, 'cause that's the hub and the downtown and all the office space, or Surrey, but Vancouver driving into the lower mainland can be up to 2.5 hours. So perhaps that will help with that sunlight. Again, I get it. You're saying blah,
Yeah.
blah, blah. You get energy in the morning, but it can also, be a positive in that sense too, that you're sitting in your vehicle for that long.
Right, but studies,
And your
scientists
Tesla.
have gone out and studied this. This isn't my
Scientists.
saying. This is like full-on studies have been done. Medical studies have been done that state this is not the right thing to do. It's like that's where this is coming from. This isn't my opinion. This is medical studies.
Peer-reviewed medical studies done by scientists with PhDs and
2
multiple
plus
degrees.
2 is 5.
Nailed it.
And
It's
then
like
there
a
have been
GP.
cities that have done this and they've reversed course because their people have were miserable by it.
It's like the
Squeaky
same
wheel
as
finally
GPs diagnosing sports injuries.
Oh, here we go. Bruins fan Chris chiming in says, no tradesmen work days start anywhere from 6 to 7 a.m. Office workers' days start at 9. Sorry, tradespeople.
I know, but the standard is 9 to 5 is what is always, if you watch TV shows, all
Yeah.
that stuff, it's considered the 9 to 5 job is what gets thrown out there.
I wake up very early in the morning, so I noticed like the sky is like
What time?
like a navy blue now, like a dark blue. It's not black anymore. 6.
You would get 6?
Mm-hmm.
That's nice.
I hate it, but it
So the thing is, you wouldn't notice that ever
what do you
at
mean?
this time of year if we jump forward.
Yeah, I understand.
It's a big maple.
It's quite peaceful when you drive and it's, the nice sunrise is coming. It's nice.
Yeah, it is. It's actually is.
Sorry to
Like,
interrupt you, Maddie.
No, he's saying so spring and summer will be on the same time as the Pacific Coast, but winter and fall, they'll be 1 hour ahead. It's not Washington, it's not Oregon, it's not, for them. Yeah, so how does it work? We will spring forward, they will spring forward. So we will be the same time with Vancouver in the winter months, but in these months coming up, we will always be an hour ahead of them. So we jumped for when we spring forward Alberta, we're going to spring and join Saskatchewan. And then in the fall, we'll fall back and join BC.
Did that make sense?
I don't know.
So when spring happens in March, we'll be the same time as Saskatchewan because they don't change either.
Yeah.
So we'll be the same and we'll be an hour ahead of BC. And then in the fall, we will fall back an hour. We will be the same time as BC. Saskatchewan doesn't change. They'll be an hour ahead of us.
Someone brought up Arizona and how they don't change, and Saskatchewan as well. I saw in the text line. But in Arizona, like the sun gets up at 6:30 and it goes down at 6:30. It's the same.
Yeah, it's just
like
the same.
you get 12 hours of sun every day. Like
And
it
I-
gets dark fast, it gets light fast.
I believe as humans, medically, Mr. Matthew, is that, or Dr. Matthew, is that.
Would you like me to send you the studies? Would you like me to send you all
They're
of those
peer
info?
review
Like-
studies.
I just wanted to say from personal experience. That's all.
I know, but I'm just, like, I will send you all the information. I will send you the Stanford journal I was reading on that. You could go through it all.
What about Harvard?
Them
I'm
too.
sure I could find that one too.
And MIT
I could
for some
find that
reason.
one too.
Yeah.
What about Brown?
Like that's.
I'm sure they were
this is
somehow
my
involved.
opinion on all of this.
Yeah. Every Ivy League school.
The Ivies are saying
Yeah.
Could you name the Ivy League schools?
Cornell,
Princeton,
Harvard, Brown.
Stanford.
Yeah.
UCLA.
I don't know if Stanford's in it.
No.
Actually.
Oh, I don't think they are.
I thought they were.
I think isn't it all? Yeah, Stanford is not part of it.
Oh.
What's that other one?
I feel like we're going to know all this in March Madness. Just watch.
I think only one of the teams generally makes the tournament.
Maybe
So
lose
what
my
do we
train of
say?
thought.
Princeton, Brown, Cornell,
Okay,
Stanford.
go for it.
Not
Princeton,
Stanford.
Brown, Cornell, not Stanford.
Stanford's not.
Harvard.
No, Harvard.
is, yeah.
Princeton, Brown, Harvard, Cornell. Okay, these are the teams you have. This. So there's
Is MIT.
no
Okay.
MIT is not. So you guys named Princeton, Brown, Harvard, Cornell. So there's four more. One I think you guys should get. The other three I could understand that you won't get.
Okay, so we've named Brown,
Yeah,
Cornell,
yeah.
Harvard,
Princeton.
Princeton's what we've had so far.
Yeah.
Okay. Now that I'm looking at it, it makes sense. I missed one for sure.
Which one?
Yale,
Yes, that's what I thought you guys.
Yale.
Yeah, Yale.
Dartmouth.
Yep.
Dartmouth, really?
Yeah. And then this is the one you wouldn't get. University of Pennsylvania.
Penn. And then there's one more.
I've been to Penn.
Columbia.
Yeah.
Columbia.
Columbia and Penn are the ones that you never would have guessed. But Yale, we should have had.
Yeah.
Penn's
it's-
in
Dartmouth
Yale
Philly.
should have been one that. Yeah.
Yale should have been, and Dartmouth should have been the other.
Penn's
one.
in Philly. Were you on the team when they practiced at Penn?
No.
It was like class of 1923 arena. It's not that great.
Yeah.
I can't
Columbia is
remember.
interesting.
I remember what I was going to say is that I think humans are supposed to have 30 minutes of sun a day. That's supposed to be like the required
Like
prescription.
you need to be in sunlight for 30 minutes.
yeah, it's just like look at, not, I won't say look at the sun, but you're supposed to.
but be in it.
Be in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's why you're supposed to technically have your happy light, like
Right
to your
at
eyes,
Yeah.
right? So your eyes are kind of looking at it.
Hello.
Yeah.
So you're still getting the exact same amount of sunlight. That's not changing.
Can we go back to stripper talk?
No. You're still getting,
bringing up
you're getting the
Rusty.
exact same amount.
I see
But
you.
the problem is that now you're not getting. You're delaying when you're getting it, and you're now lethargic, and there's health issues that come from not getting it in the morning because now you've delayed it till after work. So you're still getting the same sunlight.
Yeah.
Maddie
okay.
Hyman.
We're not adding more
I
sunshine.
understand.
Oh, bad. Yeah.
Maddie Hyman. Belsey was excellent at that when he was reading the list. Yes, I know I was reading the list. Thanks, Maddie.
Oh, God. Tony,
Heinz.
BP Tony, from experience, leaving the bar after the sun comes up doesn't make you happy. It sucks, LOL.
I would disagree. Leaving the bar when the sun is up is a great feeling. Being like, man, I
put in a
I
shift.
just did an all-nighter.
Someone asking what Hargis's opinion on time change is.
Yeah, there you go.
Generally curious, yes.
Oh my God.
You're gonna have to text hard just after the show. You're gonna want to watch this freaking
Collingwood
episode.
Rob
between
doesn't
pages.
trust governments. Yeah, no.
You might want to watch the Hangout. Just getting chirped.
Dave in Section T, Jazzy pushing anecdotal evidence over peer-reviewed journals. When did that become okay?
Oh man.
The poking that's happening here is hilarious. I love it.
Over under Play Alberta.
There we
Download the
go.
app. Visit them playalberta.ca. Over under 1.5 moves the Oilers make between now and the deadline on Friday.
Under.
Ooh, quiet.
One
That's
win.
and
just.
a half?
I'm just guessing.
Wow. So
One
just
and a half.
Darnell Nurse being traded.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Clip it.
Yeah, no kidding.
As per, I won't even go there.
Don't even start.
Belsey?
I'm gonna go over.
Would you care to guess how many?
I think 2, the Majapani trade, and then something else.
Hey, I forgot about Manchip.
Yeah, that's a good point. But can they even get a Mangiapane?
Throwing a fourth.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe I
Jasmine?
should have gone over, but
I was gonna say under, but I'm gonna go over. I think there's something brewing.
I like it.
Yeah.
Something's afoot.
Well, hey, it's only 2 years. They gotta do something.
Do you hear that?
And like, yeah,
What could it be now? A trade.
yeah, that's why I got so hyper about Tyler Myers because it's big. It's
Here
big
we
news.
go. Quick note from Oilers PR. Thank you to them for putting this out there to us. Semi-maintenance day for the following: Ekholm, Bouchard, Hyman, Draisaitl, Nugent Hopkins, and McDavid all not skating today.
All good.
Yeah.
All good. OKC Thunder in the Knicks game today. OKC favored -4.5. That'll be interesting. Knicks played the Raptors yesterday in Toronto. It was OVO night with a clash of Raptors and the Buffalo Bills. Like, I thought that was really awesome to bring like an American team into Canada and be like, oh, this is like Canada's team.
Yeah, they did like it was Raptors and Bills night.
Yeah, it was cool. Like,
Did they do specialty jerseys or no?
No, they didn't. But they had like the gear on, like people.
And then they brought back T Mac and Vince.
They also had some Bills players there too. So
Cares about the Bills.
that was really interesting. But I guess yeah,
Hey, I want to
Raps blew it
say,
at the end. By the way,
speaking of food,
yeah.
thank you to Chelsea, Don, Michael.
Oh, yeah.
Over at Campio on Monday night. We had a great time.
Lovely time.
Previewing
In downtown?
Previewing Downtown Dining Week. That was wonderful.
March 11th through the 22nd.
Yep.
69 restaurants.
Yep.
They have fixed deals, fixed pricing, 15, 25, 35, 45, 55. I don't know if there's a 65. For lunch or dinners, you just know what you're going to get. It's a great chance to go try out a bunch of great restaurants that we have downtown.
Yep.
By the way, for who was Team Canada yesterday? Team Canada or the Toronto Blue Jays?
It was who won?
Who was Team Canada?
Team Canada.
Oh, like who played?
Who was Canada's team? Oh, who's Canada's team?
That's such a good question. That's
No, it's not. It was Team Canada.
Okay, no,
Literally Team Canada. It's ridiculous.
the Blue Jays are
I
Canada's
love how you set that up, by the way.
They are
Amazing.
not.
Thank you.
Well done. And Canada was getting their asses whooped.
we lost
They
10-7.
made it
And then they
interesting.
made the ending. Yeah.
I don't know. I saw some people like thinking that they'll be second in the group, and I don't know how.
It's Canada's team.
That sucks that we don't have Freddie
It is.
Freeman.
Yeah.
No, Eric Zabrowski
yeah,
too.
Canada's
Yeah,
toast.
no Sobrowski. What's that? Is he hurt?
What's this chin
I
strap
don't know.
season everybody's talking about, Jazzy?
You don't know about church?
No. What's the
and
deal?
the stigma. But
I-
according to
I-
Matthew,
Oh, like go
continue
back to
say-
chin straps?
The march is for us to keep the stigma around
Yeah.
chin straps because there's a stigma for a reason. Actually, I don't want to just keep the stigma. I want to grow on the stigma and increase the stigma of chin straps.
And what is the stigma of chin straps?
That they're hideous.
And
That
outdated.
they're
Yeah.
awful. And they're
100%.
unnecessary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
It
I
makes
want
your face
to
look
grow
weird.
on this
You look
and
like
go,
a gross art dealer.
Yeah, like
there's a stigma for a reason.
Yeah.
The Hangout is not a safe space for people that want to have chin straps.
Yes, I agree fully.
Thank you.
I'm on board.
Yeah, just grow the beard. Have a nice beard. Bellsy has a nice beard.
We could all agree on that
I'm
one.
gonna shave it.
See, now a bunch of comments are going to come in.
Oh, here we go.
What do we got coming up here on EST? We've got the Lock Shop. Dusty and myself. Dusty live at Mr. Mike's Bonnie Dune. We'll also be live throughout the rest of the day. Oil Stream, EST Afternoons, Reed Wilkins Show with Jay Milne. Jasmine, Tommy, and I. We're back tomorrow on the Hangout here. Thank you, everyone, for tuning into the Hangout presented by Sentinel Storage right here in Edmonton Sports Talk. Your clear choice for Edmonton Sports presented by Play Alberta. Lock Shop coming up in just a few minutes with Dusty and myself. Don't go anywhere. Thanks for tuning in.
Let's go.
There you go, right in front of the camera.
First time guest, long time listener, fan of the original draft commissioner.
Welcome to the EST Hangout presented by White Claw Hard Seltzer. The difference is clear. Matt Iwanyk, Tom Gazzola with here. Joining us today,